Bada bum, bada bum, bum, bum. Bada bum, da 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 da. I think I need to hit the button. Oh crap, I've gone live now. Thank God no one is here to hear my terrible singing. Let's see. Go there. All right. Think I am good to go. Need to figure out how to do it to drop a link where I can still hear Brian, but I'm not getting his like over my oh well. Terrible singing, no, you're hearing the best singing. What's up, Rebel? How's it going? What? Oh, this is gonna be super bright if I have this on. Hang on just a sec. Clickety clackety. Going well. Good, good, good. I'm just trying to drop off. Oh, Brian did it. All right. Well, now that that is taken care of, whenever you do come over, Brian, thank you very much. Appreciate it. What's going on, Gail? Donut Cop, what's going on? No, no, no. Don't be that way, dog. I have this feeling that, like, I have just given the DOG treats, and this could be one of those streams where she just wants to interrupt right away. We were literally just outside. So, oh yeah, picture. I do have a picture. I have a face. I'm not dreaming. Oh, little dream and dig. How's it going tonight, guys? What's going on? Theodorus Compaulus. I don't think I said that quite right, and I took a tiny bit of Greek. I'm guessing that's a Greek name. Devil Dog, how's it going? Easy. What's up? What's up, Scarco? How you doing? Speaking of dogs, this one is looking at me, and she's all cute, and she's gonna be interrupting. I just know she is. Don't be doing it. You need to settle down over there. If we can get her to settle down, then maybe we can just get on with some arena grinding here. Nice to have another stream to watch to get through the work hours. Donut Cop, I am happy to provide. Alright, you take that little dog and settle down. Alright, so, what's up? Javon, good to see you again. Dragon Dagger, Taylor Bost, Malcolm Johnson, message deleted. What's going on, guys? Miss Jane, hey Miss Jane, what is up this evening? I don't know, I don't think I need to do anything here. I was kind of slowly getting these skill combat. I want another, the 15% boost. Those 15% boosts, I pick those things up all the damn time. Pretty much every opportunity I get. I'll just run through little old road to the labyrinth here, which feels like a waste of energy, but all the other ones now, since they got rid of the beginner difficulty, they took away all the, you know, ones that are only one energy, and I'm still, even doing that and having lots of other content this month, I'm still 100% already on Cavalier and Uncollected and Masters, and I just have a little bit to do in Heroic and a little bit to do in Normal, so it's like, why not just use that energy and get those 15% boosts? Those will hopefully that 15% will help to make up for my inadequacies with Ghost while trying to do a Legends run. So, But yeah, mostly we just need to get some arena done. I'm already pretty much at the end of these milestones. Lucasila, James Smith, Kurama 3113. What's going on? Caleb Moore, thanks for dropping over. Duvid 12. Abdo, you think you're up to trade 1G Greater Gifting Crystal? No, I already kind of did that. I'm not sure exactly where I'm at with that, Gale. Otherwise, I would. I trust you and stuff for sure. I do generally try to do that in the alliance too, to keep all those points in our alliance, give us a little bit higher score. I recommend that in general. But I don't know if I want to do any more open. I'm going to end up with an odd amount. And if I wanted to do another video, I would rather it was something like 30 again, but I don't know if I want to spend the units on that, just because it's really not that great of a value. And if anybody watched, don't know if you did or not, damn, Brandinho, 69,000 PI on this guy's team. That is ridiculous. If anybody did watch, spoilers, my 6-star Nexus crystal that I got from the gifting, it didn't pan out that awesome, so. Yeah, guess we'll go with this. Taylor Boss has donated $1 via PayPal. Thank you, Taylor. What were you saying up here? Did you have something else besides Banana Raid? Or I will look out for another message. I don't see another message from you, but I appreciate it, Taylor. Let me go ahead and get you up there as the big shot of the evening. Thank you very much. Quick little clickety-clackety. Thank you, Taylor. Oh, speaking of shots, I guess before we get going here on this arena grind and these fights, we should pour out a little something here. I was told that if I only drink tequila, where are we at? For the whole night, we'll focus on this instead of my face, that I won't get any kind of a hangover at all. I'm highly skeptical, but here we have El Padrino, Tequila Añejo, hecho en Mexico. 100, I don't know what percent is in Espanol, percente? I don't know. De agave. Yeah. And El Padrino de mi tierra. So yeah, we're going to drink some of this tonight. Ah, there we go. What's up, Kiko? Casual Cashew. Fantastic name. I love it. That's a great name. Got to be first here too. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate it. That is very kind of you. How are you guys all doing tonight? You guys grinding along as well? Oof. It's a tough cap. Cheers, guys. Cataclysm, good to see you again. That is a nice tequila. I feel like... Would I like any lime with that? I don't even know if I would like any lime with it. It is pretty damn tasty, honestly. Caleb Moore asking, hey Abdo, what's your impression on 6-star 2099? I assume you mean Guillotine 99, since she's the only one that we have in the game. Right? Or Punisher. Wait, do we have... Are they both? Yeah, they actually are both, right? So are you talking about... Oh, Punisher 29. Okay, there you clarified. Cataclysm, if I didn't say hi, hello. My thoughts, I don't know. I don't know what the rework really did. It didn't seem to do anything. I haven't seen anybody playing him or making a bunch of content with him. I have him as a 6-star, and I think I... Wait, do I have him as a 6-star? Maybe I only have him as a 5-star, and I don't ever play him. I think maybe he's rank 3, so it's only if I play him in Arena. And honestly, I don't even get to my rank 3s in Arena that often anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I might be getting to him here soon, because might be... I really do not need any more 5-star mutant champs. It's kind of hard to rank them up and give them tier 2 alpha at this point, because you don't want that. You need to use up that extra T5B. You don't want to get wasted. But I mean, it's Jubilee and Strife. Jubilee and Strife coming up. That's pretty awesome. So I might want to go do a little bit of arena grinding for those 2 new characters this month. Plus, if I'm just unemployed and sitting on my ass, it's a lot easier to go for new characters in the arena. But yeah, Punisher 29, I really don't have a good enough knowledge of that to give you much of an opinion, Caleb. I apologize. Snap B. Whoa. Hey, buddy. We don't need that. You're a big, big doom there. We don't need to get our asses whooped. Pay attention for just a second. Quit slapping me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm going to hit him with this L2, and it's not going to crit, of course, and it's going to tick me off. Yep. Wow, and he resisted it, too. Even worse. This is why you don't choose the toughest fights in Arena, guys. Alright. Let's give you a little L1 action and hope you just... Yeah, there we go. That's good. Club Cataclysm in the house. Nice. Any tips on Sentinel Mini-Boss in 6.1.2? Use Magneto or use Medusa. I don't remember what the nodes are specifically on that. I'm almost 100% sure I used Medusa for doing that. But yeah, use someone who shuts down robots. Magneto is the new Medusa. His hair is not as luxurious. Although I always thought in the comics that... at that point when I was reading, I think his name was Eric Leinshire. And then it was... They changed what it was. Max Eisenhart? I forget that they changed it to. But yeah, he said he had some pretty cool hair for being like older, flowy, white, kind of G-zoid hair, you know. Pretty good. Oh, how far back did I get here? Justin Valinsky, what's up? How's it going? 100%. Por ciento for percent? Okay. For like one, got it, makes sense. Philip, what's going on tonight? You think you have to drink 20 ounces or more to not have a hangover? I don't think I'm going to be drinking 20 ounces of vodka tonight. Or, I mean, of tequila tonight. That does not sound like a fantastic plan. Who do I want? Maybe this? I don't know. Arena boring when Arena love to watch your stream. Javon, you saying... Oh, boring alone. You're saying things correctly and I'm just missing words. Yeah, good. Glad to have you hanging out once again. Incite us under the bridge troll 8088. It's a long ass name. Greetings, subbed, liked, and glad to meet you. Cheers. Yeah, cheers, man. So I did make a Twitter handle for this account. It is Intox, so INTOX Gamer Inc. at Twitter. So you can at me there. I haven't got it set up yet to be able to show that on screen. I can probably work on that for tomorrow so that I can, if you guys tweet me something, I can show that. But yeah, so I set that up. I think I have 0 followers. Go over there and follow me if you want. I don't think I've even linked it to the page yet. And I can't find the image I have for a banner because that's on my old laptop. And I was too lazy to go get it. So before I started up. So yeah, but if you want, find me on at Intox Gamer Inc. on Twitter, and you can follow me, and I'll probably post tweets there every night, or if I'm going to do a stream or not, you know. What's up, Yuki? How you doing? You off to work here pretty soon, I assume? Casual Cashew, you're drinking Screwball Whiskey. Is that the peanut butter one? I think that's the peanut butter one, right? I've heard of that one before. I've never had it. I don't know how peanut butter whiskey would be, but I do like peanut butter, and I like whiskey, so probably worth a shot. I still need to make it to the actual liquor store here pretty soon, guys. I went to the grocery store today. I didn't buy alcohol, and I forgot to get any tea or anything for my throat. But we do need Medicino for the Doggerino here this coming week anyways. I think the prescription's refilled for tomorrow. So maybe I'll pick up something tomorrow. I still want to go to the big, like, Total Wine place, though. They have so much stuff, so I would check out Screwball. You're not good with Ghost, though. Chaya? Well, you know how you get good with Ghost, right? You just frickin' play her over and over again until you're sick of her. Although, once you get good with her, it's kind of hard to be sick of Ghost. I don't use her that often, though. I use her a little more now that I've got her as a rank 3 6-star. But overall, I'm generally going to be questing with Omega and Magneto for most of the time. This probably was a dumb matchup. Yeah. What's up, Butch? How you doing? Oh, you're almost there. Just die, buddy. Oh, come on. 1% block. There we go. You're great, man. Had an amazing stream tonight. Nice. So much fun. How are you this evening? Doing pretty well. Didn't really have much going on. Today, I took the Zoomeister for a walk, went to the grocery store, went and got some food at one of my favorite places. A little kind of mom and pop Lebanese place. They have this awesome chicken plate with tahini, and they do this hot sauce that is fantastic. It's some kind of like, maybe it's spicy jalapeno pesto or something, but it's freaking delicious. Love it. So had that for lunch, and then took a nice nap from about 5 to 7 p.m. I've gotten up and been watching videos and just screwing around since then. So, been a pretty chill day for me. 2 stars, the new 5 stars. Finally pulled your first copy of Ghost 2-star out of Collector Crystal. Nice, yeah. I mean, if you're just starting out, I don't know, how much would you even use Ghost? Probably a good bit. Probably would use her a bit if you were doing like your second account or something you knew you were doing. Jacob Starr still up. Henach, what's up? Oh, speaking of Ghost, I'm not even paying attention to how to play her properly. Thanks for not doing your job, Mr. F. Good to hear, brother. Doing great. Just came to hang out a little and grind some arena. Talking to Catalyst. Nice. Intoxicated Gamer Inc. Yeah, Fitz. Abdo has an actual company. Well, I have an actual whistle. Have an actual company under that name. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've totally taken the time to officially incorporate. I just figure for lawsuit purposes, which could come up. You never know. I say some really dumb things occasionally. That I should probably incorporate as a human being. I should make myself into a corporation because I think I have more rights as a corporation than I do as a person. I think that's how it works here in America. I'm not sure. But it seemed like I couldn't get... So what I didn't realize why it wouldn't let me have incorporated, or Intoxicated Gamer rather, just by itself is because it's slightly, I think it's 16 characters and your Twitter handle has to be 15 characters or less. Brian frickin' Contest Champion is exactly 15 characters. You know how you planned that out so perfectly. But anyways, noisy upstairs. Anyways, I got that. I figured putting ink in would be one of the better ones. So I wanted to be actually close to Intoxicated Gamer. And Intox Gamer Inc. That was as good as I could do, unfortunately. I tried a few different variations before it would let me have something. Alright, got the last milestone there, but we're just going to keep going because I want to get these extra 2k shards at least. Although I'm in a good pace to get the 5k extra shards. Those make a big difference. That's a whole 5-star crystal a week from doing a couple rounds of arena here. By couple, I mean 100-ish, probably. Get up to 20 million, something like that. Incite us, how does the big shot work? Oh, I have a link in the description to PayPal. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet because I don't have enough subscribers. I need to get up to 1,000 subscribers first before you can send over super chats and stuff. But anybody who wants to donate or help support the streams can do so through the link in PayPal, which is actually slightly better than YouTube super chats because they keep less money or whatever. But you also should not feel like you need to do that. I appreciate the inquiry, but absolutely you guys can just hang out and feel free to, not give me anything. I hang out in tons of streams and don't donate. I do sometimes, but not all the time, So just hang out and have a good time. No big deals. Yeah, the peanut butter whiskey, pretty good in small bursts. Okay, Casual Cashew. Yeah, might have to give that a try. I have definitely heard of it. I might have heard like a radio ad, actually. Who the hell hears radio ads? Karate Mike, what's going on? Thanks for dropping by, buddy. I was watching you do some incursions the other day. Man, I wish I had your ghost skills. You're kicking ass. Yeah, so that's... Yeah, Kiko, that's what I was just talking about. Intox Gamer... I should probably... I guess I could put it... I could write it, But yeah. Yeah, it's Twitter account. Yeah, Kiko, I haven't worked out, though, to be able to show it on screen just yet. That would take me a minute to do. Probably wouldn't take me that long, but a little bit. I guess I could pop it in chat here real quick, though. Punch'em. We were going to work on your last name tonight. Patunker? Punch'em Patunker. I don't know. Punch'em, though. I think that was how we settled on it last time. Easy, Ghost is your favorite champ, although you think Quake is more powerful. I don't know if I could say that. Quake is more specific for certain... She really does get around so many things, but so does Ghost with the synergies. Quake, I guess, on her own might be more powerful, you could say. I don't know. That's a really tough call, though. I think it's always going to be a debate as who is number one. Overall, because I love running suicides. I know Quake is great with suicides, too. Obviously, I do like Ghost more, because I like that bursty big damage, just do it quickly. But I don't know. As far as actually the most powerful, it's tough. Also, Quake isn't a 6-star, so that's a knock on her for sure. So that should be my Twitter handle, guys. I think that would send you to my Twitter. And then probably I'll make it a goal tomorrow to get that set up so that I can show the screen. Alright, where were we at here? Keep going. Oops. Fitz picking up subs too. Nice. Yeah, I've like Brian was talking about earlier tonight, and in his advice portion was, don't give a crap about views on videos, don't give a crap about subs, it'll come in time if you keep making stuff, just get comfortable doing everything, and that's what I'm just trying to do, guys. And it's super awesome to have you hanging out here and helping. It makes such a big difference to have you guys to talk to, especially during these times. God, I'm so happy we're going to be done with this year very shortly here. I'm sure everybody else is too. We need to help get Abdo monetized so he can financially support his alcohol consuming streams. Yeah, for sure. Which they're not every stream, but I don't know. I don't have anything to do tonight anyways, so might as well have a drink or two. I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow with Casey to watch the episode of The Expanse that should have just come out tonight. No spoilers if you are an Expanse fan and watched it already. Or, I don't know, no, it should be at midnight? I don't know exactly if they release on the dot the way like The Mandalorian does or something, but I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm definitely not going to watch it and then pretend that I haven't seen it tomorrow when I watch it with Casey, because he could have heard me just say that right now. He could be in here lurking. You never know. Kabam hating on Quake, not putting her out as a 6-star. Yeah, that could be part of saying she is more powerful, you know? MCOC community in YouTube show grow for like at least 1 million? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Like, you think there's 1 million people? I would say, because Seaton definitely has the most subscribers, right? And BG behind him probably. And I don't think that they're all 100% the same people, but I mean, a lot of them have to be the same, you know? I don't know if there's 1 million followers of MCOC that are subscribed people on YouTube. Not sure about that. 18 subs for what I do not know, but I appreciate the love. Yeah, my Aaron Abdo, my normal account has 17, and I never post anything, so. It's nice to be at the beginning of a channel for once. Yeah, right on, Casual Cashew. Appreciate it. Hopefully this is a thing to come. I mean, it's fun. I'm going to be playing this game regardless, so it's much more fun to be bullshitting with you guys and just talking a little bit and having a good time that way. And I appreciate Taylor Boss and everyone sending over support, for sure. Especially in these trying times. Yeah, be nice to freaking... Well, don't want to get into that, but... Be nice if there was some help on the way, if y'all know what I mean. And not from... Yeah, you know what I mean. In the categories of things we don't talk about around here. Fitz, you now have 20 subs. Nice, Raul. Good support there. Scarco, yeah, that is true. I was trying to... I couldn't remember what I had made this one under, and I figured it out, and I was like, oh. So I thought maybe I would move it to that one, just to make it all the ink one, you know? To have it for... If I do this for a while and do other stuff, if there's any kind of questions of legality, I think I can move it to that one, but yeah. I don't know how one goes about becoming incorporated. I don't think it's that difficult of a process, though. Honestly. I remember one time looking into... I used to watch the Colbert Report, and I remember him starting up like a super PAC or something like that, and just how easy it was to take money and do kind of ridiculous things if you declared yourself a corporation or a 501c3 charity organization or different things like that. And I was like, maybe I should look into this. Do that kind of crap. Remember me when you're at 2 million subs? Yeah, alright, Kiko. I don't think that's happening, but you never know. I would definitely remember you, though, for sure. Kurama3113, thank you for giving the late night arena grinders something else to watch, listen to, making arena less boring. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Makes it less boring for me, too, to have you guys to talk to. For sure. And I have watched so many streams over the past couple years and gotten into the habit of grinding, watching streams and listening to streams that I'm happy to give back, you know? Nasty Dan68. What's up, Nasty Dan? How you doing? Good evening to you as well. Be nice, Kiko. Punch'em, you should start a challenge of a 7-day Cavalier account. I do not think that I could do that, honestly. I do want to do like a new account challenge. I was kind of messing around. I started an account the other day because I want to kind of see how long it takes to be able to gift. Because I feel like that would be kind of useful. It's going to be not super useful now because there's only, what, 4 days left as far as the gifting event goes. But maybe for next year it would be kind of useful information if I could tell people exactly how long it would take to start a new account and be able to get to the level where you could gift your main account a couple of greater gifting crystals. So I was thinking that would be kind of a new, like a challenge idea or a fun way of doing something. And I was just kind of screwing around, seeing how long it would take myself to get up to it. I did start a baby account yesterday, played for maybe an hour, hour and a half, played a tiny bit today, just burned some energy, but I have a bunch of energy refills, so I could play more on there. It's just I had things to do on my main account and other stuff that I wanted to do today, and I took that nap. And, oh, I guess I already hit him with the heavy, huh? I forgot. How does Gambit work? But anyway, so I did that a little bit. I think I'm almost up to 300 units. Only spending on what they make you spend on, where they make you buy the 50 unit crystal, the 2-star crystal or whatever, or maybe a unit on parry, I think. But so doing that, so like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm almost up to 300 units. I don't know what level you have to be for gifting though. It probably says on the gifting badge or somewhere very easy. I know that in my other tiny little baby account that's 33, it's ranked 33 that I'm able to gift on that. So maybe it's 25, 30, somewhere in that range. Not sure. But yeah, I want to definitely do some new account challenge kind of things. I think part of the reason Brian was able to do that was A, he's got a lot more skill than I do, and B, he spent over Cyber Weekend to get all those deals, which really advanced a lot of his account. So doing it free to play is going to be even more difficult. That's why I think he didn't quite make it on the McFabio account. But he was damn close there too. It really kind of depends on RNG and who you get, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know how far I could get, but it'd be definitely fun to do. Parry is free now? Yeah, but it took like a unit to put into it or something. May I call you Intox Abdox? Sure. I do appreciate the alliteration. Although, I don't know if it flows off the tongue that smoothly. Yuki, you're not working today, so you play some arena while listening to you in the background. Cool, right on, Yuki. Well, enjoy your day off then. Hope you have a good one. You have no content and you still have 13 subs for God knows why. Yeah, people just follow you when it's like, this is my account I listen to music or videos with. And people will still just follow you. And you're like, okay, cool, whatever. That works. Maybe someday you do something with it. Getting energy refills in a new account is very easy rather than getting it in an old account, according to me. Yeah. Punch'em, I would totally agree. It is much easier at the very start, anyways. You don't want to waste it by doing dumb crap, right? And you want to be tactical about it when you're close to it, so you don't burn it. So do a little bit of arena when you're really close to leveling up, so that you're not wasting a full energy refill. But I think also it would be kind of interesting if you just went not caring about that as much, just for speed, just to see exactly how fast it would be to get to enough units and the level where you could gift yourself. I suppose I should just look it up and see what level it is that you need to be so that you can gift. And that'd probably make for a decently interesting video, I guess. Or I guess I could do it as a stream during the daytime. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. Are we on to what? We're not on the new arena yet. I could do something like that, a daytime stream tomorrow, just to create a new account and see exactly how long it takes. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Abdo, are you a whale? No, definitely not a whale. I might be I think I'm somewhere between a river otter and a bottlenose dolphin, possibly. Like, I don't think I qualify for manatee status yet. But if I keep going and buying every 6-star Sigstone offer, as well as the 4th of July deals, the offers, the Cyber Weekend one, and random ones like Unit Plus ones, I feel like I could make my way up to manatee level. I could be a sea cow, but definitely not a whale. I don't just buy crystals. I sometimes get the early access bundles just for shits and giggles, but mostly because they have the 30% boost in them. But now that they've put that deal at the end, the offer at the end of Cavalier difficulty every month, that has like 30% boosts in it for 3,000 units, I think that's a better offer than trying for the early access one. So I haven't gotten one of the early access ones since Apocalypse, I think, because I really wanted him. And I've gotten a couple others throughout the year. But yeah. Abdoxication. Yeah, okay, I like that a little more. Yeah, it's pretty good. Abdox. I mean, it just, because it's dough, not aw. So, But you can call me whatever you want, man. I will not mind. Abdoxicator. A dolphin, possibly, but not like a big dolphin, whatever the smaller species. I think there's like river dolphins, right? Some kind of small aquatic sea mammal, definitely. Day stream for me would be a night stream for you, yeah, for sure. I forget, where'd you say you were in, did you say you were in India, Punch'em? I'm assuming from the name, so I apologize if that's incorrect, but I don't remember if you said what city or area you were living in, which I don't have exactly a fantastic knowledge of India, but I have some basic knowledge. River otters are super cute, but dolphins are smart. That is true. Although they're kind of rapey, so I don't know how rapey otters are. But dolphins, a little bit rapey. Not sure I want to be associated with that. So I probably got to graduate up to that sea cow status. Daytime stream, what time? I don't know, Raul. I don't know if I would do it. I normally, so over here on the Pacific time, me and the doggo go for a walk, usually anywhere between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We've been going later in the day lately, just because I've been staying up with you guys, drinking a little bit, and kind of get going slowly. I'm not blaming you guys; those are my decisions, okay? But so if I did it, it would probably be after that, and rather than taking a nap, so maybe like 3 or 4 p.m. and I could stream for a couple hours. Maybe I'll wait till Thursday to do it. Tomorrow's my birthday. I don't know if I want to do. I haven't decided what I want to do for my birthday. If I want to do any streaming or anything really. I was thinking about talking to the cook at my work and asking him. They used to make this dish called polo, which always throws me off because in Italian the double L sound is just flat. It's not like it is in Spanish, so it's not pollo, it's polo. They made a polo saltimbocca, which was a chicken breast with a white wine sauce, I believe, and sage and fontina on top of it. I don't think we have the ingredients at my work anymore for it exactly, but one of the chefs is a nice dude, and I thought about asking him if I got the dried sage or the fontina at the grocery store, if he would make that for me for my birthday, so might do that. We'll see. I do not have big plans for my birthday, though. I'm probably just going to be playing games, sitting around, doing the normal day-to-day things. It's kind of the, just another day of the year, you know. I'm a dead fish. Hang on just a sec. Stupid Spidey here. Pay a tiny bit of attention to him. You're dead fish. You do not even play now. You lost your account and broke your tab. Probably will begin at February. Okay. Well, yeah, it's always kind of fun to restart an account when you know what you're doing, too. If I hadn't put so much time and effort into this, like maybe say I'd only played for 6 months, hadn't got a huge, massive, awesome account, quit the game for a year or something like that and came back to it, I probably would just start new. So I think if you started new and you hit those arenas super hard when you're in the beginner brackets, you could have a really awesome account and a really big jump start, especially depending on what the new champions were, which new champions came out in your first few months of playing the game. I think that would make a big difference out of it. But knowing the things that you know now, going back and starting a new account, that's why Brian was able to get to Cavalier in 7 days, partially because, you know, I do think the spending had something to do with it. But yeah, so that's cool. See, wait till February. Are you waiting till February because of like work or things like that that you need to be taken care of, or are you waiting till February because you think it's going to be like better events or something? Because we don't know exactly. I don't think we've had an announcement of what the event, like the side event, will be for January. Because if it was something super cool, then start up the new account then, you know? It's also just fun starting a new account to see what champions you get first. Because it really does make such a difference. On my little mini account I started a while ago, I got... I think it was when we had the 2-star arena for a 5-star. I think I started it then, and it still took me forever, obviously, because you don't even have that many 2-star champions. And my first 5-star, I got Captain Marvel Classic, and I just was like, oh god. And didn't play a whole bunch more for a while. There was some event where we got another 5-star, and I got a Rhino. And I was just like, god damn, dude, what is this luck on this account? But I think in the process of playing a little more to get that lousy-ass Rhino, I got a 4-star Corvus, which I haven't unlocked suicides or anything, but at the same time, I can get a lot of stuff done with a 4-star Corvus. So I haven't really played much on it. I was playing a little bit to get some units to gift my main account something, but I probably might do a little more on there just because that 4-star Corvus is so powerful, you know? But yeah, so that's part of the fun of creating something new. Just seeing who the hell you get. Dead sardine. A walrus, maybe. We need the tusks or flippers. No, that might have been Tuscan Raider. I'm not sure. Yeah, something like that. Better than my Wookiee impersonation, that's for sure. Yes, you're Indian puncher. Punch'em. Yeah, but whereabouts in India? If you don't mind saying. And if you do, then don't say it. You're Indian as well? Where do I live? I live in Seattle. Seattle, Washington, up here in the Great Pacific Northwest, which is absolutely beautiful. And the only thing I really don't like about it is the latitude because of the lack of sunshine in the wintertime. But we've had the solstice and we're headed back towards the correct direction. So yeah. It's much better. Heading back towards the good part of the year. Most of the year, though, I can wear my zipper hoodies and jeans and call it good, not have to worry about anything else. I hear a little dog whining over there. Don't be whiny, pup. You're fine. You don't need attention that badly. I can continue talking to these strangers on the internet who are quickly becoming more than just strangers. If you know what I mean. Alrighty then. 4 new buffs coming in February. Maybe that's why. That's not a terrible idea, Raul. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I'll be curious to see about those buffs. That'll be cool. So 4 new ones coming in February, but Did that mean we're not getting any new ones in January? I'm not sure if they said that officially. Slick Rito. What's good, bro? What's good with you, Slick? Just chilling, doing a little bit of arena. You know, the nightly grind. Talking about possibly doing a little new account informational challenge. Day stream tomorrow or something, maybe. Hope you're doing well this evening, though. Always nice when you can kill the magic without having to deal with her limbo. Or without having to have her regain the health, you know? January would be probably another Mutant Showdown like Krakoa Island. Well, that one, what was the side event? Was that the one where it was supposed to be hidden, like the Mutant Treasure Hunt, and then it wasn't actually hidden? That was a pretty good event. There was a lot of stuff you could get out of that. I think there was a lot you could get as a new player, too. So if they had something similar to that, I don't know if they're going to do something that good, honestly. But if they did, that would be a good month to start up, for sure. You got Medusa 4-star at the start of your account without even doing one single quest due to free gift in your new account. Oh, dude, cool. That's awesome. That would take you a long ways, I'm sure. Wait, dash back. Play Ronin correctly. Yep. Get off me. Dash back. Okay, no more suicides. I don't play these champions that often, but I do try to play them correctly in Arena, which is probably just a total waste of time. Whoops, I screwed up right there. Probably just a total waste of time, but like, the only time I play Quake usually, unless it's for a special quest or something, is in Arena, so I still play Quake style. Probably be faster if I didn't. I don't know. You really wish they'd buff Iron Fist. He's been sitting at rank 3 forever because you were new and didn't know anything but comics. Big oof. Kinda, except for that he still does kill fast in Arena. And he is bursty, so he's got that going for him. Not terrible. Certainly not terrible. Stranger? How dare you, good sir? I added the good sir part, because that's how I think of myself. Good sir. Oh, dog. What's up? Chill out, dog. We're not going out, and you're not getting any treats. You've already had enough for tonight. I probably shouldn't even say the word. Because you getting thick, Zoe. Your mom said you should not talk to strangers? Well, that's sort of true, depending on the age. I don't know what age you are. Hopefully you're not a child. But probably if you can type out in chat like that, you're probably old enough to talk to some strangers. Don't give away your personal information. That Nigerian prince does not actually have a bunch of money for you, and so forth. But yeah, you can probably talk to people. Although you should listen to your mother. That's for sure. Listen to your mother! I don't know why that came with an old New York accent, but yeah. Zoe, hey, hi pup. Settle down, we're not doing anything right now. You've had treats, and you've been outside recently. We're not going outside again, it's raining. I don't want wet dog smell for the next hour. You can be wet dog when I'm going to sleep and don't have to smell you. But go lay down, settle down, go to your bed. You see this? Well, I don't want you to go all the way there. Maybe come over here. Alright, Zoe, come up here. Come on. Come on, get up here. Yeah, get up on the couch. Lay down. Alright, settle down. Don't be whiny. Yellow Jacket, new Uber Ultra God Tier champ confirmed. Yeah, I also doubt that. Brendan Garibay. Hopefully something close to that. Garibay? Drop a syllable and say Garby. Just found this channel through YouTube recommendations. Loving the vibes. Awesome, dude. Thanks for coming and hanging by. I did not know that YouTube would recommend a channel with so few subscribers and so forth. So that's kind of cool to hear, actually. Appreciate you stopping by. Do the YouTube things if you so choose. But we're not into big pressure around here. It's a pretty easygoing stream. There could occasionally be cursing if the Quake doesn't play well. Yeah. There's an adorable moment where you just sprouted 2 very furry additional ears. Nice framing. Nice. Yeah. So in my apartment, most of my apartment is... No, not that direction. That's a wall. Most of my apartment is that direction for the main living room area. And I had my friend come over one night after work, and I'd always had my couch arranged differently. And my TV in the corner kind of has a corner stand that it goes on. But it always put me perpendicular to the windows, and it's not like there's super exciting things to look out of the windows. I'm 1 level up from the street, and I look out across from a McDonald's, basically, and, you know, not a whole lot of exciting stuff. But he just thought about it in a way that I hadn't thought about rearranging the room, and we made it so that when you walk in, you come down the hall behind me here, that's the entryway, to the couch. It then splits up kind of the kitchen and the living room area from where the couch is and so forth. It was just a cool way. Like, I'm just not spatially hadn't thought of that, and it was super awesome. He helped me out with that. We just kind of got drunk after work one night and screwed around. Like, I had just cleaned the place, so it was nice and easy to move everything without a bunch of fur flying around, you know? And, yeah, so now it's set up like this. I have a couple ideas about intros that involve the hallway there. Because, you know, you can set up a title card, and you can set up a thing to automatically go when you start your videos or start your stream, and I wouldn't mind having something earlier, like, because mostly I just start it up and it's me, or I'll forget to put the face cam on, and then it'll be me. But I wouldn't mind having like a video that plays every day, like stream starting in, and has kind of a funny dorky thing going on. So that would be way down the line, though. I need a lot of video editing practice and production, and I have not done any video editing so far. The videos I have dropped on my channel so far have just been one shot, you know, one take recordings. So, all right, Abdo, the milestones are done, and so are you. Good luck on the grind. I appreciate it, Casual Cashew. Yeah, you have a good rest of your evening. I'll probably be around tomorrow at the same time. I don't know. Haven't decided. Might just take the night off and dick around. But yeah, generally speaking, I'll be around this time in the evenings doing a little bit of arena grinding or doing some event quests and that kind of stuff, so feel free to stop on by. Yuki, if the buffs are good, or as good as the Daredevil one, then maybe it's better to not do them at all. Yeah. God, it really made it more difficult to fight that bastard. I think he won't be that much harder once everyone's used to his animations, but the L1 being so many freaking hits, ugh, that's annoying. I do like the style, kind of, because it's more that boxer punchiness that the character on Netflix has, but it doesn't seem like he's super exciting from anything that I've heard from anybody. And yeah, he just seems like a mildly more annoying defender, but like the buff wasn't that good. They're not going to hit with every buff, for sure, you know? So they can't all be the Magneto or Colossus buffs. Or even Papa Luke and Red Hulk and going way back, Magic, Hulk, you know, those were way better, I think. Hey stranger, wanna be friends? Okay, one requirement. You have to give me your social security number, okay? Right. Easy. Yeah, see, who was it talking about? Was it Javon saying that your mom told you not to talk to strangers? Don't talk to Raoul, apparently. Punch him, you have to do monthly event quest for Epoch Shard for Master difficulty, but it's insanely hard at the last quest due to Mojo. That Mojo is a little bit of a dick. That is a little bit difficult, yeah. I wonder on Master, for the degen thing, how terrible would it be for on Master level? Because, you know, Seaton used to do the 3-star Master Mode challenge and got through that fairly easily. I wonder how hard it would be with a 2-star Spider-Ham. Because they sent out 2-star Spider-Ham to everybody. And he can kind of be degen immune. So fighting MODOK, I don't know. I don't remember how many nodes are on him for Master. I don't know how difficult that would be, but that'd be kind of interesting to figure that out. Got drunk after work and screwed around. Abdo 2020. Yeah, pretty much. Well, except for that only part of the year has been after work. This is the just about the least I've ever worked in a year of my life since being an adult, guys. It probably is. I don't know. It has to be, right? I know that there's been other times where I was unemployed for a month or two here or there, but I've mostly always had a job since I've been 14, 15, 16. So yeah, this has probably been my laziest year of my life as far as work goes. And it's not been a fantastic feeling. It's not been terrible. If I could do this and they were still handing out the extra $600 for unemployment, so I was getting $1,000 a week. If I was getting $1,000 a week and could hang out with friends and not have to worry about having some long-term illness and effects from a crappy disease, virus, it wouldn't be that bad. But yeah. Instead, we got 2020. What a great year. Yeah. Sorry for not participating in chat so much. Arena grinding. No, dude, don't worry about it. You do you. You do not have to participate. It is always nice to have people chatting because then it helps me to keep yammering on and giving you guys something to listen to, but it is not necessary. Feel free to lurk. We just appreciate you having here. Participation is not required. Torch, yeah, that's a good one for that for sure. With Mojo, you do the... Come on, Yondu, just stand there like a jackass. With Mojo, you do the dorm thing where you block the first bit of the special one and then dash when he's mid-air so it's not a dex. That is a good advice. Yeah, for sure. I do also bait the L1s, never let them get to the L2. If you can avoid it, obviously. What villain can apply a weakness? You're drawing a blank. It's for Path in Variant 6. So, Apocalypse, if you were lucky enough to get him, will apply weaknesses on either his L1 or his L2. I forget which. But Apocalypse is kind of a beast for that. I believe that Void does on his L2, like after you Power Sting or something. I'm not 100% sure about that. You need to look into that. Don't take my, figure out exactly what it is. It does with Void. I think it's after the L2. I can't remember. I'm not a Void expert. Apocalypse, Void. Who else does? You can always turn on the Resonate Mastery, which not everyone has unlocked, but is a pretty good mastery to have unlocked overall, just because there are going to be times in the game where it's useful. Oh, we got a puppy to settle down over here. Not be driving me nuts. I think it's time for a tiny bit more tequila. Who else? I can't quite remember. Immortal A-Bomb, does he? Okay. And Green Goblin. Yeah, but you're probably not. Unless you have a 6-star rank 1 Green Goblin, you're probably not using that for the weakness lane and the Variant 6. And you probably still wouldn't want to do that. Oh, that might have been slightly more tequila than I intended. Well, that's about a shot, actually. That's honestly... I don't know if you can see it. It might be 2 ounces rather than 1.5, but yeah, it'll work. Cheers. 2020 ends soon. That's a little bit of a harder cap on this one. Fucking A, Javon. You are right, and I think thankful we all are. Thankful we are. So, I-Bomb. Yeah, I've not used Immortal Abomination yet, Yuki. Do you have a higher level Immortal Abomination? Pretty sure I got him from the arena. I was like, I'm done grinding 5-star champions in the arena. And then I had nothing to do and went for him, and he went relatively low. So I think he might have gone relatively low the first round, which is maybe I went from the second round, I think. Got him for 40-something million. Can't quite remember. I do need to play him more. I was talking earlier a little bit to Taters on his stream, because he's a big fan. And he said to go ahead and give him the Awakening Gem, and give him, he said about Sig 50 was good for him. So I will look more into that and probably get him ranked up here pretty soon. As a 5-star, which hurts a little bit, but I think he could be useful for Act 7. Because I think there's a, at least I'm pretty sure there's a Poison Vulnerability lane the same way as there's the Power Sting lane. So I'm thinking that Spider-Ham and Immortal A-Bomb will be 5-star champions that I will rank up and be okay with. I already took Spider-Ham to rank 5, actually. Just since I felt like he was kind of unique. Had an interesting, unique utility with the Power Stings, and they keep bringing those out for Act 6, Act 7. So I ranked him up because I got a 4 to 5 gem from Variant 6. But I also have the resources to take up Immortal Abomination too. So I need to open up the 1 to 2 gem that I got from Variant 6. I haven't done that yet. I don't know. I guess I could. I was going to do that probably. You know, because when you're starting out on YouTube, you want things to have to do content. And like I said, those crystal opening videos are the easiest ones. So I might do that in some video, you know, along with other stuff. That's my biggest problem with streaming is filling the silence with minimal viewers. Yeah, you got to be okay with just talking to yourself. I think for most of my variant run, there was only like 5 or 6 people. We've been doing pretty good. When I jump on after BG, usually a good amount of people will carry over. So there's 20. I think he usually starts out with 50, and then kind of as time goes by, you'll notice it whittles down to more like 20 people who are just doing their arena grind and the faithful, which I very much appreciate. But when it was only 5 or so people, yeah, it's much more difficult. I think that was like maybe Raul and Kiki and Glory Man, maybe. So that was, and it was more interesting content overall. So it sucks that I didn't have as many people for that one as just for a general arena stream. But you just got to be able to talk about whatever, just bullshit, the sound of your own voice. You know, just be okay with it and keep going. Look on Aunt May for what are you talking about? I don't have it set up so that I can show my browser screen at the moment. I'll work on that for tomorrow because that would be part of how I would show Twitter, I think. So yeah. You're not good in game. Your champs have 3.5k rating and Mojo has 18k rating, so hard for you. No, don't worry about it. If it's something you can't do not waste too many resources trying to do it and get through it. If it's going to cost you too many resources, don't worry about it. We were all there at one point. It takes time to get better at the game. It is a tougher fight, so don't worry about it. Watch maybe somebody do it. Like I'm sure Seaton did it on the monthly event quest. I might have done it at some point. So it might be one of the streams where I'm finishing up Cavalier. It's going to be similar, you know, but different health-wise. But yeah, don't worry about it if you can't do it this month. You might be able to do it next month, you know? But just keep giving it a try. And don't worry about your skills. Don't worry about your rating either. Rating does not make any difference in this game at all because it is more about your skills. So even when you... That's why people are able to start new accounts and do so well with them once they've been playing for a while. Yeah. Just keep getting there. Thanks. By the way, they changed that path if you remember correctly. Which path are we talking about, Yuki? I don't remember what you're talking about. Sorry. Got a 6-star Apocalypse and 5-star I-Bomb. Oh, you're talking about the weakness one. Yeah, they nerfed it, I think. And I did it. I don't even remember it, really. I think I just used Apocalypse for it. I don't know if I had Resonate on. But if you have a 6-star Apocalypse and a 5-star Mortal Abomination for that weakness path, yeah, you're chilling, dude. You'll get through that just fine, Donut Cop. No problems. Taters loves his I-Bomb? Yeah. Yeah, he was so bummed today. Just a look of disappointment when he bought the 3K offer for the 15% selector, not to for it to be just a little short of ranking, taking him to rank 3. But I think he's going to go ahead and finish up Act 7, and I think that gives you a second selector, I'm pretty sure. What are we doing here? I should just always go with one of each class, but right in this area of my champions, they have some synergies, which are just, and they're right next to each other. If it takes me that much time thinking about it, it's not worth it, but I always kind of try and put them together. That path doesn't have the weakness requirement anymore. Oh, it doesn't have it at all? I thought it still had it, at least. Like, you got a benefit from applying weakness or something. That's why there's difficulty levels, though. If the opponents are too difficult to beat, do the lower levels. Each time you rank someone up, the master level becomes easier. Yep. Exactly what Scarco is saying. And you just do the difficulty level you can until you can move up to the next one. And when you can't, go back and do some story quest, you know? Do some arena, do some other things. Do the monthly side quests at the level that you're capable of. Wow, I totally pressed the button for the L1 and then it didn't fire it. Guess it's not necessary now. Meaning you can do the path of any villain now. Yeah, Did I just call you Kiki? Did I? Possibly. Kiko, if so, I apologize. Because when I think of you, I think of the Kiko pup videos that I was talking about. Look, but you guys gotta remember, I am the intoxicated gamer, not the sober gamer. So for any mistakes I make in gameplay, which I think was also part of why I wanted to call myself that, was like if my gameplay sucks, because, you know, let's face it, I'm not super skilled at this game. But if it does suck, I can just be like, yeah, guys, you know, I'm the intoxicated gamer, I'm not the sober gamer. But any problems with names or memory issues or that kind of stuff, yeah, you know, I drink a little bit, you know, a little bit here and there. Problems with speaking, you know, just a little bit of a drink poo. Maybe smoke a little something. You never know. So yes, if I did call you Kiki, I apologize, Kiko. But then again, maybe I was just trying to get your attention. I'm glad you're listening. Who applies weakness? Well, we were just talking about that, so Immortal Abomination, possibly Void, Apocalypse, that kind of stuff. Oh, okay, gotcha, okay. Wow, Raul was right. You are forgettable. Oh, Kiko. If I get 3 letters correct out of your name, that's not forgettable. Were you there for the variant streams? I forget, though. I don't remember. I remember Glory being there for sure. I don't remember exactly who else was there, though. It was really only... Was it 2? I think it was twice, maybe. I'd have to look. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. KT1 did a video on it, but I believe Kabam removed the node. Yeah, I think that's what Yuki was talking about stuff, too. Steve Mohan. What is up, Steve? You like when people stream after BG, lets you lurk and grind before bed. Hobbit filled that void till he moved, so you're glad that I'm here now. Cool, yeah, awesome, man. I don't know that I will always stream at this time, but it does make sense with my work schedule when I go back to work, which I do not think is going to be the 4th of January, but hopefully is not super far into 2021. We shall see. But so it makes sense to stream after work anyways with what my schedule is. I do normally have a good amount of days off, even when I'm working, though. So I might stream earlier in the day sometimes. I want to get some people... I was looking... I think I looked the other day. So on YouTube, Brian has 120, 130 followers, subscribers now, or whatever. And on YouTube, he's only got... Or I mean, on Twitter, he's only got 30, 40,000. So obviously not the same percentage. But I would like to get some people following me on YouTube, or on Twitter rather, so that when I want to do a day stream or whatever, people would get notified another way besides YouTube, because I know that YouTube is notoriously shit-tacular for notifying people. And I also, like I said, I'm not going to be begging for like, subscribe, follow, hit the bell button, notification icon, blah, 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 because I don't mind when YouTubers are doing that. I understand that's part of the YouTube game, but at the same time, like, you know, I appreciate you guys being here. I don't need you. I don't need you. You can come or go as you please. I'm not going to be begging for crap. But please hit the button. It's seriously, though, it's crazy in there. I can just hang out, play a video game, which I was going to be playing anyways, and have some people to talk to. Especially this year. It's so nice just to have people to bullshit with, honestly. I was once again talking to my mother again today, who's the only person I talk to on the phone, basically. And just saying how, yeah, it's nice just to be able to talk to people, you know? Definitely. So glad you're here, Steve. I'm glad I can provide some background noise for you. What else we got? It still has it. Donut Cop. Oh, the weakness, but it's not a requirement anymore. Previously, it had what's yours is mine, which was BS. Now you can take any villain there. Okay, so yeah, it's like it's a benefit if you can apply weakness, but it's not necessary. What's yours is mine sucks, Yuki. Do you take that in AQ or anything? I take it 1 week, one variation of AQ, and I do double Beardos so I can get the weakness one with Corvus. But that's probably my least favorite variation of AQ. I just spilled a little bit of this tequila. Seriously, the El Padrino tequila, not bad. Not bad. I typically like añejos or reposados more than blancos for sure. Tequila. Japo, what's up, Japo? You think Guillotine 99 is worth rank 3 for map 7? Probably. I'm not sure. I know I have some alliance mates, and I know some people up at higher levels. MSD loves her, of course, right? I know some people who really, really like Guillotine 99. I'm not the biggest fan of her. I find her to be a little bit squishy, and it takes forever to ramp her up. So there aren't a ton of areas where you can use her like to her full potential, which just kind of bothers me. But yeah, sounds like a fire or ambulance is stopping outside. I wonder what that is about. But yeah, so most of the people I know who like her don't run her with suicides on. So if you don't run suicides and you do map 7, I think the Guillotine 99 is going to be a pretty good champion for you. She's got the double immunities. I don't know what paths even need immunities for, but her degeneration damage gets around some other types of limitations on damage in map 7. And then she's got a reliable regen, and you know, you just have to finish that first fight with an L3, and she does pretty good damage. But yeah, she's not my favorite at all, but I think for map 7, probably. Plus, when you're talking about a 6-star champions, I think that the tech class kind of suffers as far as 6-star champions go. Because you got Ghost, you got Warlock, and you got Guillotine 99, and maybe Hulkbuster, maybe? I don't know. Overall, though, I think it's not as strong as a 6-star class as it is a 5-star class. Because as a 5-star, you have OGV. I mean, I guess you have him as a 6-star, but it's much more common to have him as a 5-star. You have Starkey in there. You now have Age of Ultron Vision, which isn't common, but that helps as a 5-star for sure. Did he come out as a 6-star too? I forget. But yeah, so I think the tech class is stronger for 5 stars than it is for 6 stars. So in that case, I think that she is one of the ones to rank up. I guess Guardian as a 6-star would be really awesome too, but you really want him to be high signature level, and getting 6 stars awakened is still difficult, let alone getting them up to a high signature level. So I would say probably for map 7, especially if you're not running suicides and you can take advantage of her L1 power burn all the time, I would say that Guillotine 99 is probably would be a pretty good rank 3. Yeah. Smacked around by a superior Iron Man who sucks balls. Too bad too, because he's got a nice shiny suit there. You started Act 6 exploration earlier. Red Mags is putting in lots of work. Dude, Red Mags is one of the best champions in the game. I still think I'm going to put him as my second favorite mutant champion, behind Omega with Suicides, because I think Omega with Suicides and the fact that his damage gets around so many things, he can do Electro and Magic and, you know, certain fights like that. He can do any fight where there's bleed, basically, anything where there's poison, and he just kills quick, you know. I think I'm gonna put him first, and then Mag second in the mutant class. But Magneto, oh man, I wanted a Magneto buff for so long because he was one of my favorite villains. He was probably my favorite. It's either him or Apocalypse as far as my favorite mutant villain in the comics. But I mean, Magneto, he's Magneto, you know? He's just a classic. So I always would put in chats and stuff, hashtag justice for Magneto. And he got justice, man. They made him badass. He is a badass mofo. And I love that. I watched Brian doing the testing stream for Magneto, and instantly I was like, I had just pulled him over 4th of July, this last 4th of July. I just duped him, and I thought, okay, they announced that the buff was coming at that point. I thought to myself, maybe this is going to be my best pull of 4th of July, because I didn't really get that many awesome pulls, so maybe duping him was a good thing. Hopefully that'll be cool. And then the buff came out, and I was like, dude, yeah. He's so awesome. I love Magneto so much. So yeah, I bet I would have loved to have had him when I was doing Act 6 for sure. Fitz saying, man, Kabam Ultra trolled you on those featured features? Yeah. Yeah, they kind of sucked. I think there's no point in me going for any more of this 5-star featured. I think I'll go for... I think so. Wolverine should be added to the 5-star basic pool now. So I'll just go for the dual crystals again. I'm either like 53 or 55 of the skill mutant ones without any Nick Fury. Havoc was the only other mutant as a 5-star that I was missing, I think, of the easily attainable ones. Or the regularly, you know, out of the basic and that kind of stuff. And I got Havoc. I think I got Havoc a couple times. Is he in the featured? I might have gotten him from the featured a couple times. But I still haven't gotten that Nick Fury, who I desperately need as at least a 5-star. But if Wolverine will be in there too, might as well just save the crystal, save the shards, and go for the dual mutant and skill crystals instead of the featured for this round. Which, you know, maybe I'll want the featured next round and go for that. But I really just kind of want Wolverine more than anybody because I have that Apocalypse and I want to do that synergy. I want to make him a horseman and have the regen and test it out. I still think it can't be that exciting, honestly, because of his damage, but we'll see. Still requires bleeds, you know. You're pretty sure you were here since the first BG raid, so you don't know. Yeah, you're Kiko. You're gonna be an OG, a channel OG if I keep this up. Miss Jane and I went to a restaurant last night. A little weird, but lovely to be back to some normalcy. Do you guys know each other in real life? Are you both in Melbourne? Really? That'd be cool. It's all good. We can drop it. You cleared the path. Okay. Nice Dota Cup. Yeah, it probably wasn't that bad, right? I don't remember it being particularly difficult. But then again, I don't remember anything in this game once I'm done with it, so... For the most part. You love Guillotine 99. She was your first rank 3 6-star. Okay, so Yuki putting in a vote for her. And Yuki runs suicides at least some of the time, so that still is a good vote. I have definitely fought your stupid fucking Guillotine 99 in arenas plenty of times, Yuki. And every time I'm like, okay, I got a parry, nope, reparry. I hate her stupid heavy. I hate fighting Guillotine 99. In arena, in war, wherever. And yeah, I'm fully aware you have a rank 3 6-star Guillotine 99, Yuki. For those of you who don't know, Yuki and I draw each other's teams in arena fairly often. Kind of getting wrecked here by freaking OG Black Panther. Oh, Jesus. Rest in peace, buddy. Symbiote Supreme, he's another character who I really think I would like more if I wasn't running suicides all the time, if I was running MD, and who I would like to get to know better, because I think he's a very good, very strong champ. But I just don't use a whole bunch, you know? They're coming to take you away. Run. Oh, the sirens? Yeah. How far back am I? Okay. So it's a little hard for me to tell because there's not like a ton of chats. But if I'm slightly back, I'm like, was I not going quick enough? Were there a bunch? I'm like, oh no, it's only a few down. Just scroll down. Guillotine 99 is kind of squishy. Official language from the game files. Yeah. Well, she is. And she's not that glass cannon-y because she's not that bursty. I mean, she is a glass cannon when ramped up, I guess. But that doesn't feel good. If you're going to be a glass cannon, you want them to be bursty immediately. I don't know. Guillotine 99 is one of the few that I've taken to rank 5 as a 5-star that I kind of regret. just because I really have not used her anywhere. And maybe I should use her somewhere. Maybe she's more useful than I'm giving her credit for, even with Suicides on. Maybe I should be using her in incursions, but I kind of regret it. I have not used her. And I hate Yuki's rank 3. Yuki. You Polish bastardo, you. Not sure what that has to do with anything or why I mix Polish with Espanol. Yeah, AOU Vision is a 6-star. Yeah, I think he's in the featured, right? That'd be kind of a cool featured pull. Except I'm sure you'd want him awakened. I don't even know. It's been so long because he's just a 4-star, so I haven't played Age of Ultron Vision for ages. You know, I play him in the arena very briefly, and it takes slightly longer than my top arena 4-stars. You know, it's not that much. Skill class needs some love. The skill class definitely needs some love. But I was saying the other night, I feel like in some ways the skill class has overall more mediocre champs. Like both the skill class and the tech class have just crazy standouts because of Nick Fury, because of Warlock and Ghost. I would say that the tech class kind of has higher highs and lower lows because Ghost and Warlock are probably both... Well, Ghost I think is definitely better than Nick Fury. I think Warlock is probably better than Nick Fury overall too. Wait, is Jane Foster metal? She is metal. Okay. That was the first instance of being able to look at the information from a character while in the arena, of actually having it be useful and not having it be a pain in the ass because you accidentally clicked on it. Okay. I'm going to have to bring that up to BG. Let them know about that. It's not bad. Anyways, what was I saying? So skill class, yeah. So, but I think overall there's a lot of mediocre champions in the skill class, whereas in the tech class for 6-stars, there's just some shit champions like Green Goblin, Iron Patriot, you know, Vulture. There's just some champions there that are just terrible. Whereas Killmonger's not going to be the best champion for every situation, but he's not a bad rank up. Skill Ronin, not a terrible rank up. Kind of useful for certain things. You're fighting voids. Turd Man, even before he gets his buff, not terrible. He's still useful for fighting voids or doing certain things as a 6-star. So yeah, I think tech class has higher highs and lower lows. The skill class probably needs more help overall because it doesn't have those awesome champions quite the same way. It's got Nick Fury and Aegon, but overall, it's kind of more solidly mediocre. So I don't know if that's a good thing, but maybe. You have a rank 5 5-star and rank 1 6-star red mags. No complaints. Yeah, dude, get that 6-star ranked up, Fitz, for sure. You don't think it works like that for 5-star Wolvie? Won't end up in the basic pool. Well, but AA ended up in the 6-star basic pool. Is that not the same way? Because I didn't think it did either, or I wasn't aware of that. But I know that people were pulling AA and Gwenpool out of the 6-star basics now that they're out of the featured, right? So I think it should work the same way. Maybe I should get some confirmation for that first, Yuki. So that could be good. I should probably find that out the next day or two. You're so glad they did justice for Magneto, as your first 6-stars were both Magnetos before the buff. Kurama, were you saying that in BG's stream and he mentioned that? You had both the red mags and white mags? Doom and Ghost made easy work of it. Okay. For the weakness path donut cop? Sim Supreme swept that 6.2 champion boss. Easy game, easy life. Yeah, I didn't have a 6-star at that point, or a 5-star, I think, when I did the champion boss, so I did not use Sim Supreme, that's for sure. I feel like that was before the nerf, which I don't think they ever necessarily have to hand out compensation. If they're going to, you know, yeah, I want it, of course. I still felt the compensation for the champion specifically was is a little weak. Could have thrown in like 300 units. I don't know, something. So I spent a lot more than that. But I forget who I used for the champion overall. There was some Beardo. I remember that for sure. What Mystic did I use, though? I honestly don't remember. It was terrible. Blacked it out. Rank 3 Doom will be joining the arena team soon. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine, Yuki. Congratulations on your 6-star Doom, a-hole. I'm so jealous. Doom is probably my most wanted 6-star because he's the most useful with the highest prestige. Behind that, probably Corvus for saving items in AQ. Or doing fights faster. Timing out fewer times. I guess I'm kind of just on that prestige kick, although I can't get everyone's prestige up. I still kind of want to have those champions. It'll be interesting to see how these 2 new mutant champions are, because there's already just so many good mutant champions, especially as 6-stars, to think about giving Sig Stones to, giving rank up materials to. I've thought about getting the offer at the end of Act 7 for the 15% selector, even if it doesn't... Like, I don't have anyone in particular I really want to rank up right now to rank 3 as a 6-star, but I thought about getting it just because of the value of having more mutant catalysts for T5CC. Just because there's so many good champions in that class. I don't know. We shall see. Can I show my roster? Yeah, I can show my roster. There's not... You know, I mean, I am showing it partially through doing Arena here. But was there anything in particular you wanted to see? We could just go look at the top champs and stuff real quick, though. I could do a video, too. So, as far as probably easier videos to edit and make, starting out learning... I'm going to use DaVinci Resolve. That's what BG and Captain Bay both said they use as far as video editing software. And I've seen some... tutorials, lessons on Skillshare. So I think I'm going to sign up for the 14-day free trial of Skillshare because I've never done that before. I've seen it promoted across tons of YouTube channels and looks pretty useful. So I think I'll sign up for that, watch those videos one day, probably not stream that day, not get stoned, not smoke or drink or anything, and try and pay attention and actually convert that from short-term memory to long-term memory and make some easy videos with some easy editing. But probably an easier one to do, which I could maybe do a little bit of editing on or something, would be just a kind of a roster video or an account tour kind of video. So maybe I'll set that as a bit of a goal here sometime soon. Punch him. But yeah, I could just do like a quick little show. Mystic class is probably best. The Mystic class is great. I would definitely say the Mutant class is the best, though. I'm thinking... I would say now that the Mutant class is the best overall. Mystic probably second, possibly Cosmic. But, dude, there's just too many good mutants. Wow, just about dead. Back off with your... I hate losing 6-star champions. Whatever. Vulture is not that bad. What's up, Ginger Muslim? How you doing? How is Iceland today? He's not that bad? I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree, friend. Because he's pretty weak. He definitely needs... He needs something. He needs some damage in there somewhere. I think the Incinerate when you dash back is kind of fun. I think that the power control is... I don't actually understand how the power control works. But it seems like it's a useful mechanic keeping a champion from getting to their special 3. But he needs some damage in there. And he doesn't really... What is the Incinerate immune? He needs a little bit. So I think we're going to have to agree to disagree on that one. But he wouldn't be the worst 6-star if he was your first pull. But not that great. Donut Cop Killmonger was your first rank 3. Interesting. I would probably take Killmonger up to rank 3 in the skill class, because the skill class is kind of shit. But yeah. All right, so punch him. If we're looking at my account here, I have up to Magneto there as rank 3s. So, and then I have down to Mole Man here as rank 2s. 6-star champions. I got some contenders in there. Falcon might be getting to go up here pretty soon to rank 2 at least. I think I'm going to rank 3 Mole Man first. Gambit I don't really care about. I'm curious about Morningstar at lower SIGs as a rank 3 for incursions. She could be kind of fun. Namor I think might have to get some resources because of his prestige, but it's going to be a long time before I can get him ranked up. I got the Silver Surfer Unawakened there. I do have a bunch of generic stones and a generic gem. I'm not giving it to him right now. If I ever started to fall way behind in my alliance for prestige, I might, but no. Maw sucks. Guardians there. Carnage kind of useful sometimes for bleed pass. Colossus I would like to probably rank up over Namor, but the prestige thing. Ronan I wish was slightly better. Got a Heimerdingle, he's useful. Cable is useful with the Apocalypse energy. Venom the Duck I pulled relatively recently. Havoc I've had for a while and don't play much. Red Goblin I think needs to be duped, I understand, from what MSD was saying. But that could be interesting later. Emma's not terrible. Sim. Torch down there. Hopefully the Yellow Jacket buff will be cool because I got him duped already. Yeah, so those are my 6 stars. Papa Luke I would love to dupe at some point. Killmonger too. Red Hulk I would really like to dupe too. I think he's a pretty cool champion. I'd like to rank him up as a 6-star. And then I recently pulled Hulkbuster, who I think is okay in the science or in the tech class, but I haven't really used much. But yeah, those are my 6 stars. As far as 5 stars go, at rank 5, I got the usual suspects. Doom, Stealthy, Phoenix was for prestige, Elsa was for defense, Claire is awesome, Namor, Corvus, blah blah blah, Ghost. OG Hulk is kind of, or OG Thor is kind of fun in there. AA is a very useful 5-star still. Professor X I haven't used much, but seems pretty cool. Mojo I'd like to get up to max Sig. Spider-Ham I just ranked up. I don't know if he needs to be awakened. Maybe will. Ronan I just ranked up and took to max Sig. Guys, that is with Suicide Zone. That's as high as he gets for the PI, which I feel bad for Ronan, but he'll probably be useful. Got Apocalypse, he's useful. And we get down to rank 4s, Black Widow, Dragon Man, blah blah. You know, nothing too exciting there. So that's a little bit of an account tour. Punch 'em. I might do, like I said, I might do a video just as practice for editing. See how that goes. Steve Mohan, you are close to your first rank 3 6-star. Unless Kabam gifts me something, it's skill first. As of now, your only skill 6-star out of 36 is Moon Knight. You're trying to come to terms with... No, don't. Steve, don't. Don't do that. I know you might want to get Thronebreaker, get that rank 3 champion and so forth. Absolutely do not rank 3 Moon Knight. If Moon Knight gets a really crazy good buff when the Disney Plus series comes out, that could be cool. That might work out. Do not do that. Just hang on to it. Even though you're close to it, focus on... If you're really set on getting Thronebreaker and getting that, focus on getting more 6-star shards, whatever you can do to do that. But dude, please do not rank 3 Moon Knight. Don't do that. Current project is rank 3 Doom right now. Fuck you, Fitz. Once he's done, you can work on someone else. Yeah, fuck you. My jealousy knows no bounds, goddammit, guys. But yeah, congrats, Fitz. I think I might have seen that in, like, you might have put that in the mod chat or something. Just hit the 12 million milestones at 100 win streak, flat. Have a good night. Thanks for keeping you company. Duvid, you have a good night as well. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for keeping us all company. And we'll see you next time, okay? Have a good one. Diane Nelson, hello. Hello, Diane. How are you? Yeah, you said that in BG stream. You were literally sick when you... Yeah. Because that's when I was talking about, I think, getting Colossus twice as my first 5-star. Ugh, that was brutal. Yuki, you finished exploring Abyss a few days ago. Congratulations, Yuki. Nice. Had to go for the Mystic Nexus. Nice. And fortunately, Doom was there. Probably have to stick to the 6-star basics to dupe him. Not sure if he is generic gem worthy. Yes, I think he's worthy. I don't think it's necessary, so I would probably hold on to the generic gem. Yuki, I don't know what your prestige is, but it's probably got to be pretty decent, so I don't think that makes a big difference, and I would probably go to generics too. I think he's worthy just in terms of a generic gem, just because his prestige is so high. It is second in the game, and it's a useful one. It's an icing on the cake kind of a thing, you know? So I don't know that I would give him my generic gem, but if you had like no other mystic options and you were close to getting 100 mystic 6-star Sig Stones or having him go into overflow, I might give him the generic. I don't know. But yeah, I'd probably just go with basics, try and dupe him that way. But he's totally fine, obviously, at rank 3 without being duped, and I won't mind it in arena if he's not. Although I'm not going to fight him with anybody who gets power gain probably anyways. So congrats on finishing the Abyss though, Yuki. That's awesome. You use your Vulture and Doc Ock on the tech path in Cav, and they do so much work. Okay, Ginger Muslim. Awesome. Interesting. I've never thought to use Vulture, for sure. I know a lot of people like Doc Ock. I don't use him a ton, but I know he's pretty powerful for the power control and that kind of stuff. But interesting as far as in Cavalier. Okay. Yep. Shouldn't have hit that, because now we got to go back. The Mary Janes. I do like that name of that arena. Forget if it was Kabam John or somebody saying that the other day they liked the name. Alright, we don't have too many 6-stars. Every time I think I'm like, oh, I'm getting close to being done with my 6-star champions, I'm like, shit. 24, so 8 more rounds. So, this is a good thing, guys. These are first world problems. But at the same time, I'm just like, oh, this takes forever. It's taking the better part of an hour and a half. Which I'm obviously not going as fast as I possibly could be, right? I'm reading chat and stopping and bullshitting. Only for prestige, probably, but you're okay in that department at the moment, yeah. What's your prestige, Yuki? If you don't mind me asking. Diane Nelson, you think science is the class that lacks good heroes the most? Maybe. It is one of the weaker ones too, for sure. Science has Beardo, Science has Thing, Science has Void, Science has Torch. Those are all in the upper echelons of the game, you know, for sure. So I don't know that I would necessarily say that they're the weakest. Superman, what's going on? Sup, Abdo? I can totally picture Clark Kent saying, Sup, Abdo. Especially if it's Henry Cavill with his fake ass mustache, upper lip kind of thing. When the hell does the next season of The Witcher come out? Was it production delayed because of COVID? Because I enjoyed The Witcher for the first season for sure. So I'm looking forward to having that second season of The Witcher come out. Mr. Smoke, that's an insane account. Congrats. Thank you, Mr. Smoke. Yeah, I put a lot of work into it. I haven't played the game as long as some people, and I have definitely not spent as much money as some people. But I've been playing the game for almost 5 years now. 5 years, maybe? Yeah. 2016 is when I really started playing. No, 2015, yeah, so 5 years, okay. So I played the game for a while, and I have spent a couple G's for sure over that time period now, so... But mostly it's been grinding. Mostly it's been arena. Mostly it's been not having a girlfriend. Which, I don't think it keeps me from getting a girlfriend, that's for sure. But being okay with myself and not... You know, kind of liking being alone to a degree has kept me from that. If I met someone I really liked, though, and they were like, you have to quit playing that stupid phone game, I'd be like, sure, yeah, fuck it. That's fine. You gonna have sex with me on a regular basis? Yeah, we'll ditch the phone game. Later, community. Bye, MCOC. But it's not something I'm actively searching for, I guess, is what I'm saying. MODOK, any use? Yeah, Kiko. He's okay offensively. If you need to reverse regeneration, he can be pretty cool. When you have those aggression regeneration paths in certain quests, he's pretty fun for that. You can look me up in game. It's 12,405 right now. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. For sure. Yuki, are we friends? I forget. We could be friends. I'm not friends with that many people in game, but you might be one of them. Let's go check it out. Oh, hey. Oh, the last day of that. Okay. How many? So does that give me? I think that might give me like 80 of those. Yeah, so I have 80 6-star Sigstone crystals to open. So hopefully 10 of each class at least, right? I don't know what I would hope for the most. I think maybe I'll combine that, and just because it'll be very brief, you know, just popping them. Combine that with a video with 2-star champions and this 6-star rank up gem crystal. So I think I'll pop like the 30 2-star champion crystals, that and those Sigstone, and then maybe talk about like the future of my account of what I want to do with 6 stars and so forth. Yeah, because we got those collector crystals. What else are we getting close to? Damn, I got some 5-star shards pretty quickly because I just did that the other day. And got pretty high back up. 6 stars a little ways off. But anyways, what are we checking out? Yuki, are we friends? Dysentery Joe, Hobbit, Hawk Sauce, Good People, Newbie, Handaman Peters, Safacy, B Manny, Gloria Man, Yuki. Yeah, there you are, Yuki. We can look at you right now. Ooh, Sunspot. What's he at? 175. Nice. Oh, did it? Okay. Void and Aegon. So, I assume you were using Aegon there for Abyss. That must have been pretty fun. What sig is he at? 94? Yeah, not bad. But 163 MVPs, huh? Highest win streak, 666. Why, Yuki, you little devil. Who was that for? What champion were you going for? 12405 prestige. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That is pretty damn good. Alright, let's get back to this arena here. Self-love, the best love? Yeah, hell yeah, man. When I was younger, Javon, I had some issues with depression, for sure. And living on my own and just becoming comfortable with myself definitely made a huge difference. And I was not just a pull myself up by my own bootstraps kind of thing. That took help from others. It took learning and growing and getting older and experiencing life. But yeah, I know now, not everyone likes me, not everyone loves me. I don't have that one person, and it really only takes that one person, guys. So, you know, never give up hope. That hope is always there, because it really does just take that one right person. But even though I don't have that person, I know who I am, and overall, I like who I am. So, you know, that person will come along, or maybe I'll look for that person, or whatever. But in the meantime, I'm happy with who I am, so fuck it. I can be good in my own skin. I'm just living life. Playing MSOC, having some drinks, being on lockdown, being a bartender. There is a certain lack of intimate relations, which I do find to be troubling, but you know. That's not the end of the world. I've done enough of that. Not enough, like, overall, but I've had enough experience with those kind of things, too, to know exactly what it is that I like and what I'm willing to put up with, what level of craziness I'm willing to deal with to have intimate relations on a regular basis, you know? No, Abdo, I didn't mean the weakest. I said lacks good heroes the most. Meaning it has few good heroes, only Thing, Beardo, Void, Torch, and Quake for who likes her. Okay, yeah. Skill has Aegon, Blade, Elsa, Fury, Hitmonkey, Stealthy, White, Deodorant, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be close. You're going to have ranking videos and lists and so forth, right? Now you will be back. You're married with a 1-year-old. All the sex in the world wouldn't keep you away. Grinding the sheets, then arena. Yeah, well, we shall see. Hopefully that's on the horizon. You never know. 2020, great year for meeting people, guys. Love in the time of COVID. Fantastic. Donut Cop, you finally broke 11K. Nice, congratulations. Yeah, felt like it took me forever too, dude. Felt like it was a long time coming. I felt like after 11K though, it shot up pretty quickly because you start to get those rank 3s in there, and yeah, works. I just saw Dysentery Joe pop up with maybe possibly a mean comment. Possibly because the 49ers suck. I'm not sure. I haven't read the comment yet. I'll get done with this fight and then I'll look at it. I think it was, I don't like you and you don't love me either. And then I didn't see the rest of it. You don't like me. You don't love me either. Now quit complaining, Stuart Smalley. Yeah, I was looking up, there's a... So, Joe, did you ever watch... by the way, good to see you. I do love you, you bastard. Did you watch much SNL growing up? There was a thing I was thinking of linking to without putting it in the video because I don't know about copyright claims, but I could just link it in chat so people could click on it and go to it. That's a clip of Daryl Hammond, I think, and he's playing... I don't know if you guys have ever seen the cable channel A&E Arts and Entertainment. They have a show called Biography that they had for ages or whatever. So definitely in the 90s, cable channels, more limited, whatever. You sometimes would just find yourself watching Biography. It'd be about a celebrity or an important historical figure. And there's one where I think it's Daryl Hammond is playing a guy who's like a host on there. And it's just a clip of him saying, "It's my birthday, and I'm getting drunk." So I was thinking of linking to that tomorrow if I stream and playing that. And he's doing a biography about Harry Smith because Harry Smith is replacing him on the show. This is in 2099, somewhere around there. He's like, "We're doing a biography, and this is biography. The biography of Harry Smith. Harry Smith, the only son of Adolf Hitler and a baboon." And just goes off, and I think it's somewhere in the same skit. And like Will Ferrell comes in as like one of the other former hosts or something. And he's like, "Okay, you're embarrassing us, man. You're getting drunk and you're embarrassing us. Don't do that." And he's like, "No, there's plenty of jobs for 70-year-olds with nice voices." And then he steals a beer bong from the other guy, from like Daryl Hammond, and starts drinking out of it. And he's just like, fuck this, you know? Screw Harry Smith. Yeah. Getting wholesome with Abdo. I don't know if that's sarcasm or not, Kiko. Knowing the right person is the hard part. Yeah. I've had some good relationships. I've had some people who I remember fondly, but not the one, you know? Enrique Macias, 16 million. Nice. How many 6 stars do you have? I think I have 87. I think I'm one arena team short of 90. So just got to 87, Enrique. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you pop up and chat. Feel free to chat and say hello and everything. Going to be doing this usually around 11 p.m. on the Pacific Standard Time. I should learn what is it for... What is the worldwide one that, like, astronauts and you use if you're on Mars? Is that UTC, the Universal Time Code or something? Is that from Greenwich Mean Time? I'm not sure. I should look into that, though. You had a steady weekly from May to November. It was just a matter of risk assessment. Yeah. I think I remember you mentioning something like that to me, buddy. I think Dysentery Joe has sent me a Tinder profile of someone in Seattle or something. Like, "Hey, you should check her out." I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I think we have a slightly different taste or possibly standards, shall we say. Which mine are too good for my own good, I guess. Kingslayer, MCOC, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you knocking around the chat. You did a lot, kind of got crappy to you a long time ago, maybe 2010-ish. Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched SNL regularly for years, for sure. But back in the day with some of those casts, oh god, yeah, there was Hilarious shit. So, like, one of my favorite ones ever was when they just screwed up, where they just completely screwed it up and kept recording. It's like a Will Ferrell one that has something to do with. He's like a doctor. He's Dr. Poop or something, and Tim Meadows comes in, and I don't even know. But they just completely screwed up the skit and ad-libbed it, and were just fucking priceless. Oh, maybe UTC now? Yeah, what does UTC stand for? It's Universal Time something? I'm not sure. MCOC plays. For me, you don't start till 2:30. Well, okay, that's a lie, MCOC plays, because I usually start closer to the hour than on the 30. But yeah, 2:30. Oh, you just deleted it. I'm teasing you, by the way, for sure. So you're on the East Coast, I assume, then, because that would make sense. Yeah, I'm not sure why you matched with someone from SeaTac. Well, that's where all the hookers in Seattle are, Joe. But she wasn't bad, good enough to get you through COVID times, yeah. Well, if I'm not having anyone get me through regular times, I'm definitely not worried about anyone getting me through COVID times, that's for sure. And I do apologize to any Seattle area prostitutes who are watching this stream right now out of the 28 viewers or whatever. Not all of them hang out in SeaTac. A lot of them hang out on Aurora, too. So if you ever visit Seattle and you need a very cheap prostitute, pretty sure that's the place to go. I used to live by there, and I remember I was working at the casino, and somebody told me that's where they hung out. And I'm not, I don't know if it's obvious, but I'm saying obviously I'm not searching out prostitutes, especially streetwalkers. But I used to live a place close to there, and people told me that that's where they were at, and I was like, that's funny. I've never really seen them. I go out in the daytime, I go out in the nighttime, never whatever. And then one night I'm driving home from work. I was working at the casino. I was working at a casino in Montlake Terrace, which is a little bit north of Seattle. And driving home, I'm coming close to my house on Aurora, which that's a road in Seattle. And it's just pouring rain. And there's this woman who is dressed, shall we say, provocatively. And it's just pretty clear what her profession is. And it's pouring rain, and she's just dancing in the rain and blah, 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 and going by. And I was like, oh, okay, now I see what people are talking about. And it just cracked me the F up. And then after that, there was like a Dunkin' Donuts right there and a gas station. And it was like once I saw one, I saw them all the time. I was like, oh, okay. I get what people were talking about now. Kind of sad, but also funny, depending, Universal Time Coordinated. Okay, thank you, Diane. Appreciate that. Universal Time Coordinated. Yeah. So I don't know how common that is across the world, but maybe I should announce my time in Universal Time Coordinated. Anyway, boys and girls, gotta crack on with your day. Have a good one all. Stay safe. Cheers, Abdo. Fitzy. Cheers. Always good to see you. Have a good one. There's a few places that do half-hour time zones. They're weirdos, though. MCOC plays, would that be? No. You just meant SeaTac as the greater Seattle-Tacoma area. You didn't know it was a specific area? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Well, that's the name of the airport in Seattle is SeaTac. But I feel like I don't think it's a town. Is it a town? I don't remember if it's a town or not. Renton is right by there. White Center, Burien, Auburn, Kent. It's all gross. My cousin told me when I moved over here to Seattle for the first time, he said, don't ever date a bark girl. And I was like, what the hell's a bark girl? Burien, Auburn, Renton, or Kent. It's like, if you live in Seattle, it's just too far to drive. It doesn't matter how nice they are. It's not worth it, which I think he had even higher standards than I did, and maybe was more handsome and could just be affording to give it away that easily, that he wasn't going to date a girl who was in a zip code over. But yeah, it just always cracked me up. Like, don't ever date a bark girl. Burien, Auburn, Renton, Kent. Yeah. Your phone is dead. Javon, have you not gotten or learned the wonders of the 10-foot charging cable? If you haven't, I will tell you this right now. It is life-changing. You go and get yourself a 10-foot charging cable on Amazon. They're probably like $10 for a pack of 3 of them. And yeah, that is life-changing for playing MCOC. Then you can just be on whatever comfortable position you are on the couch that you want to and have it plugged in and no problems. Oh yeah, that profile you sent me was from one of those bark places. You remember me saying it now, yeah. I do. Oh, in COVID times in particular, I'm not gonna be excited to meet up with new people in person. But in general, I'm like, I'm not driving that far. I remember this one time I had met this lawyer, and she was pretty attractive. I got off work at a casino that I was working at and gambled and had a couple drinks, and she happened to be there. Like, she'd been gambling when I was dealing, so I dealt to her, and we kind of flirted when I was dealing to her. And after I got off, I was like, oh, maybe I'll go play the game she's playing, put in $100 or something like that, playing Pai Gow poker, and have a couple drinks. As we're sitting there, you're very close with the dealer at the table, and they're not going to miss much of what's going on. And these are my coworkers, so they're definitely not missing what's going on. But, she's about the same age as me. Maybe she was a little bit older. I can't remember, but pretty attractive. And we get to talking and whatever, and we kind of play for a little bit, have a couple drinks, agree to like, hey, you want to come home with me? And she's like, sure, yeah, let's do this. Or might even she was pretty aggressive. I don't know, but I was just like, well, let's leave separately so it's not completely obvious or whatever. Anyways, we go home, we do the deed, we have a good time, whatever. I tell her that I'm probably busy, so I can't hang out with her like coming Friday or something. But if I wasn't doing something with my friends, then I would hit her up. And that was just kind of like, okay, it's not crazy, whatever. I ended up texting her and saying like, oh, hey, I am hanging out with my friends. Not going to be able to hang out tonight, but maybe we can hang out sometime soon. She says something along the lines of, I don't hang out with flaky guys. Never mind. This isn't going to work later. I'm like, okay, well, I told you I was probably going to be busy, so I didn't really see that as me flaking out on you. But whatever. Anyways, like a month or two goes by, probably like 2 months go by, and she just texts me out of the blue and is like, hey, what are you up to? You want to hang out? So it's just clearly is a booty call, right? But I was in the middle of watching Harry Potter with my roommate, and I'd never actually seen all of the Harry Potter marathon or movies, and we were probably on the third one or the fourth one. Maybe it's the Goblet of Fire. I can't remember. And she texts me, clearly for a booty call. And I just was like, nah, sorry. You gave me some bullshit about being flaky when I wasn't flaky. And I'm watching Harry Potter. And we're probably going to get some teriyaki, later. So, whatever. So if I'm not willing to go and get a booty call because I don't want to interrupt my Harry Potter marathon, I'm probably not going to be willing to go down to SeaTac for a booty call from where I'm at. Because that's just a long-ass drive. Long story short, I probably make poor life decisions. I would make a booty call for Black Widow deodorant here, though. Well, that's ScarJo action. All right, back off, lady. I'm excited to see that movie, too. When the hell are they going to release it? Or are they just releasing it on Disney Plus? Are they trying to put it in theaters? Oh, she's kicking my ass. I'm going to die. Okay. Damn it. When does she go? Oh, she parried me. That's it. That's it. I'm toast. Yeah. Wow. That was pretty sad. Will do. Yeah, Javon, seriously, that 10-foot charging cable is fantastic. You can get them for Androids, you can get them for iPhones, whatever. It seriously, $10 to $15, and you can get a 3-pack of them or something on Amazon. 10-foot charging cable, absolutely the way to go. If you get bored and want to be an unemployed bartender in California for a month, you can hang and drink on my couch. You won't swear much while you stream. Yeah. Well, hey, I swear occasionally, so this is an adult thing. This is not marked for children, that's for sure. Miss Jane, you think you're a bit in love with me after that? Cheers. Not sure specifically what part, but yeah. Oh wait, the dog. Never mind. Yeah, no, I'm probably not going to leave my doggo alone for a month. The last time I took my dog to my parents' house, I went to Puerto Vallarta for a week, and my parents live in Central Washington in Sela. And they have a couple acres. They have a dog, so it's cool because she has something to play with. They don't fight too much. They fight a little bit, but not too much. They're both a little older now, so they probably would get along just fine. Couple cats, whatever, couple acres. My parents walk the dogs. They're super responsible, obviously. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have ended up as a responsible pet owner. And still, having said that, when I took her over there, I left her for like an extra week maybe, and so I was without her for 2 weeks, and that kind of sucked. It was kind of nice not having a pet for a week, you know? But even that, I was like, I miss my pup, you know, I want to get my pup back. When I get her back, she had fleas, and I think she had worms. And I was like, what the shit, you guys? Like, what the hell did you do? And they're like, yeah, we're deworming our animals right now, too, and the fleas. Like, apparently, they hunted down some rodents on our property and probably got the worms and the fleas from that or whatever. But I was just like, good Lord, frickin' give my child practically to my parents for a week, for 2 weeks or whatever, and she has fleas and worms, you bastards. I don't generally give her like heartworm and tick kind of medication and stuff living in Seattle because, yeah, we go through the forest park kind of, but it's not really like I don't go hiking in the woods all the time. So it's just not that necessary. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? So I could leave her for a while and come visit you, Joe, but not a month probably. That'd be too long. You loved that story? Yeah. So you think it's sometime around March 17th? Well, yeah, that was when it was supposed to be last year, right? It was in that kind of time slot. So is it on Disney Plus though? Because I don't know. I'm gonna be going to a theater by March 17th, which really sucks, man. I loved going to movie theaters. That was always one of my favorite things. Yeah, it cost a bit of money, 15, 18 bucks, whatever it is nowadays. And I would usually go out to dinner first with a friend, maybe get a couple drinks, go see it, you know. But that was a good thing. I'd do that once a month, twice a month. I used to have a group of friends who, back in Crackamore, we would go out every Sunday night. We'd go see a movie, and it really didn't matter what the movie was. It was just what one of us wanted to see. You know, sometimes there'd be one that we were all excited about, but a lot of times it's just like, we're just going to see a movie because it's Sunday. I missed that. That was fun, having that good group of guys to hang out with. All right, guys. I should probably have one more little baby drink of tequila here and call it good. Not right away. 15, 10, 20 minutes, something like that. Because we got to finish up this arena. But I think one more little baby drink will do. This bottle is harder to open. For some reason, the cap sticks in there, so it doesn't sound quite as satisfying. Don't know if that picked up on there. You're 8, you see a kid's tag. I know you're lying, Javon. Bastard. And if you are 8, go to bed. I don't care where in the world you are, even if it's the middle of the afternoon, go to bed. What? This isn't a children's stream. I thought that tequila was just a funny name for apple juice. Yeah. So I come from Sela, which is the apple juice capital of the world because of Treetop. Not that big a fan of apple juice, though, honestly. Not that big a fan of apples in general. Like, I like them. They're okay. But they're pretty high in carbohydrates, and I try to avoid fruits that are high in carbohydrates. I usually eat a lot of berries. Like, the highest carb fruit that I eat probably is maybe peaches. I don't eat those very often. Pineapple, maybe. Kiwis. Love kiwis. I love kiwis, Miss Jane. No, wait, no, sorry. Tom. Tom is, you're from Melbourne. Tom is from New Zealand. But I do love kiwis either way. I love eating kiwis. Excuse me. Karama, Disney said they wanted the revenue from having the Black Widow movie in theaters. All right, good luck with it. You know, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, game crash. Nice. Okay, I'll get a new fence and you can bring the dog. You have squirrels that need hunted. They don't have fleas, though. Okay, well, she probably would. I don't know if she'd catch any. Or if she'd know what to do with them if she did. Then we have to drive, Joe. Then I gotta get my car serviced. I don't know. My car's been sitting around gathering dust besides going to the grocery store or the dispensary, so I have not made a drive that far. It would probably be, well, I mean, I ever have, but not for a long time. My car would actually probably, without even getting serviced any more than just having the oil changed, would probably be fine, honestly. Like, it's in good shape still, but she's a little older now. I swear to God, guys, my you know how when you get your oil changed in your car, they put the sticker in your window where it's like 3 months or this many miles, that's when you need to change your oil again? I'm probably 3 years past that date. Just because I live and work in the same building, so I don't drive ever, basically. Driving to see my parents in Yakima doesn't, that's only about 300 miles maximum. I'm visiting some friends. And a lot of times they come visit me here because Seattle's cooler than my hometown. You just looked it up, May 7th for now. Okay. Thank you, MCOC Plays. Stubbs the man, what's up? Abby Doo, how you doing? Cheers, Stubbs. We're just drinking a little tequila tonight and doing a little grinding in the old 6-star arena. Got the milestones, going for those shards. Miss Jane, I will not be explaining that to the 8-year-old. Javon is not 8. The water, when I took a drink just there, splashed me in the face somehow. That was interesting. And technically speaking, the way that you're talking about, anyways, Miss Jane, I've never eaten a kiwi, so. There was a nice woman I met from Sydney one time, whose name was Tara, or Tara, I believe, as she pronounced it. And I feel like she also went by Star, maybe. She worked for Fox Studios. Like, I think she did tours or something at Fox Studios in Sydney. She was very nice and very lovely. I don't remember if we ever even made out, but we hung out a couple times, and she was certainly very nice. But that was about as close as I ever got to eating kiwis, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. OMG, check your oil and just change it. You just had your Ford changed 12 plus months, only like 25 miles. Well, I've driven more miles than that, Joe, and I have had it topped off and stuff because it's a Subaru and it's a, whoops, go 5 stars there. It's a Subaru. Old Subarus just kind of burn oil. It's just a thing they do. But I have had it topped off, so at some point, like, it'll spill on the manifold and smoke slightly and make a nasty smell, but it hasn't done that for, you know, probably a year or two, actually. I had like a leak that I got fixed, and that took care of it. But yeah, so I do get it changed out still, at least once or twice a year. It's just kind of some regular maintenance, but I haven't done regular maintenance for a bit, like had the tires rotated and that kind of stuff. It's been because of COVID. I've been going out even less, so I probably should work on that. I think to place the garage that I take it to, I think I just saw an email in my inbox about a winter special, $20 off, $30 off, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I need to get on that. Probably do that. But the car is fine. She's not dying or anything. She's also probably just not driving down to California. Which, God, that'd be a long time for my pup in the car. She does okay to the car. She pants a lot. I can never tell if it's because she's mildly sick. She does stick her nose out, as dogs do, and sniff around. And she's never thrown up or gotten sick in the car. But sometimes she just pants a lot. I can't tell. Maybe I play the music too loud. Maybe the heater, something like that. And sometimes she'll just lay down and kind of pant. So panting is a sign of discomfort, you know. in one way or another, usually, if they're not roasting hot. Which it could be the heater. I don't know. Whoops. How did I end up with Venom Pool on Venom Pool action here? That's just sad. Will I be streaming every day this time, Javon? Pretty much, yeah. I think I'm gonna try to be pretty consistent, pretty regularly, or pretty regular rather, and stream about this time. We got there. Okay. Speaking of the pup, oh, there's a little flash behind me there. Wandering around. I think she's going to get on my bed in the bedroom. Oh, no, there's a yawn. I don't know. All right, I guess I'm out of 6-star champions. Let's see. What did we get to for that? 87, we're at 17.2 million. Okay. So tomorrow, I technically could get those champions in twice, but I'm not going to. If I just get them in one more time, I can probably get up to 21 million. And then that should be easily good enough for the 5,000 shards. These other arenas, guys, I have not worked on at all. They're just crap. I got the tier 1 alpha, and then I guess the catalyst one will start up. The T 4B will start up tomorrow. I could go with that. I'm just gonna do a little bit here, just because I've been doing so terrible lately on the featured or the basic 4-star arena, and the milestones are the easiest to get there. So I really need to like work on this a little bit, because I've been doing pretty crappy. I used to always get the milestones in the basic arena every single time. I mean, for probably 2 years straight. I'd maybe miss once out of a year, twice out of a year, maybe at most, right? Always getting them. And the last couple months, I've been terrible. I kind of just put the effort into the 6-star because it just somehow feels better using the 6-star champions, you know? Scarco, in case you don't see me tomorrow, happy birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That is kind of you to say. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I mean, I'm probably gonna be hanging out by myself, so I probably will stream. And probably when it gets to be around time for BG's stream around 9 or 10 o'clock, I'll be thinking to myself, man, I kind of don't want to stream tonight. I probably just want to watch a show or whatever. And then I'll be like, yeah, but fuck it, you're gonna play arena anyways, so might as well stream. So it's giving me, you guys are giving me a reason to shower every day, so that's a plus. Because normally I don't smell that bad if I don't do anything, you know? I remember one time I drove back from Las Vegas. When I moved back from Las Vegas, I drove about 15 and a half hours. So between Las Vegas and my hometown of Sela, because I moved back to where my parents were, it took me about 15 and a half hours to get there. That was stopping for gas 3 times and getting some like Jack in the Box or something, going to the bathroom a couple times. But I was flying. I was doing like 105 in my car through the middle of the desert in the middle of the night because, well, I mean, I shouldn't have been going 105, but there's nobody on the roads, just open sky, stars everywhere, absolutely beautiful. Jackrabbits popping up, who unfortunately I ended pretty quickly, but I was going to kill them at 60 or 70 miles an hour anyways. So at 100 miles an hour, oh, they were goners for sure. But yeah, so I drove back pretty quickly. I remember getting back, and then I just laid on my parents' couch because this is the first time I ever really moved away from home. And I moved to Vegas for about 10 months. Things didn't work out, moved back. And I just laid on my parents' couch for like 3 days solidly. And I watched TV and I smoked weed. And my parents are awesome people. They didn't give a shit. I wasn't, whatever. My cousin Ellie comes over. My cousin Ellie passed away this year. So just thinking about her. And she's like, that's disgusting. You've laid around for 3 days and you haven't taken a shower and done anything. And I was like, no, seriously, Ellie, come here, give me a hug, come smell me. She's like, no, you're gross. Like, no, come here, seriously, smell me. Literally 3 days of just laying around doing nothing. She smells me, like smells my armpits even. Is like, oh yeah, you don't smell at all, really? Weird. I'm like, yeah, if you don't do any physical activity, whatever. So generally on a daily basis here, I do walk the dog for about an hour, but it's freezing cold in winter in Seattle here. And it's not freezing cold, it's above freezing, but I don't really get very sweaty, so I might go a day or two and not shower just because, fuck it, who cares? It's just me, you know. But at least streaming usually gives me a reason to shower every day, so I can take away some of the shine from my forehead, get a little moisture in my beard and stuff. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you guys. I'll probably shower tomorrow. I showered today. Yeah, but it gets to be like 9 o'clock. BG's getting on. I'm like, oh, am I gonna stream? I don't really want to stream. Ah, fuck it. I'll get in the shower. We'll stream. We'll see if some people hang out. And you guys have, so it's awesome. Punisher 29 D9 is good for Spite because he prevents L3, right? Going back to 100% variant 1. Joe, I don't know. I can't help you with that one, unfortunately. I think he does prevent the L3, but I'm not 100% sure about that because I've only ever used him in Arena since the buff, so I don't know. HBD, I don't know what that means, Javon. Punch him, go for 50 million in the 5-star arena? Nah, I don't need I got a Spider Gwen already, so no reason to. Don't need Sig levels that bad. You're not ready for the stream to end? Well, it's not quite over. Pretty soon, but not quite. That tequila, guys. I probably should get some food here at some point. That chicken plate I had earlier, though, my God, is that delicious. If I ever moved away, the owner of the restaurant will not tell me what the recipe is for that hot sauce. It's got to be like pesto and jalapeno or something. There's a little bit of oil to it. It's green. It looks like pesto, but it's spicy. Super hot. Clears up your sinuses. I put it both on the chicken and on the piece of pita bread they give you with the order. He will not tell me what the recipe is for it, but I'm like, if I ever moved away from Seattle, please, buddy. Please just tell me what the recipe is for this damn hot sauce because I don't go there all the time, but man, I love it. Every time my parents come to visit in Seattle, they always want to go there. They love Middle Eastern food, and they're always so happy to go there. And it's just a mom and pop place. Like the dad has kind of crooked ass teeth. The mom takes the orders and he cooks, and they're always like, "Hello, darling. How are you?" And when I go there, like today, he's like, "Tell your parents I said hello, you know? I hope the family is good. I hope you had a good holiday. Tell the parents I said hello." Jesus Alberto Serna, what's up? You smell exceptionally good today. Appreciate that, Kiko. Story time, sometimes, yep. A bit morbid, but okay. Why you smoke? We're talking about marijuana or cigarettes? I used to smoke cigarettes because I was addicted, and that sucked. I do not smoke cigarettes any longer. Why do I smoke marijuana? For fun. Possibly self-medication, although in general I'm not too depressed these days, and it's not necessarily great for depression, but yeah. Don't bathe for a week, nice and healthy. Nah, I don't think I've ever gone a week. I did talk to a dude who I worked with him briefly, but I would go play poker at a place, and one of the poker dealers' names was Jesse, and I loved the dude. He was hilarious. He was always funny. And his line was always like, "A shower on Sundays, once a week, needed or not." But he said it in a thick Spanish accent, and I can't quite replicate, but it was great. Yeah, once a week, needed or not. I mostly shower every day, but when you're in quarantine and you're just in your pajamas and the only place you go is walking your dog outside and you might not even talk to another person, it's not that big a deal. Usually if I'm going into a store, I'll shower. So get Thanos. Oh, HBD, happy birthday. Thanks, Kiko. Appreciate it. Yeah. Nope, he doesn't stop the L3. Yeah. You're in Seattle too. Cool. Gifts are overpowered. I don't... You like sending gifts like the greater gifting crystals? They're not... I haven't found them to be that exciting, but yeah. You're bored. Okay, well, hopefully the stream here will give you some entertainment. Hey, Jesus, if you wouldn't mind, though, I know there's not like a ton of people in chat right now, so it doesn't matter that much, but all those messages that you just wrote were only a word or two. You could probably write all of those in the same word, or in the same message, rather. and then it looks a little less spammy, if you wouldn't mind. So have a few of those thoughts all together, and then write them down all at the same time, and I probably will still read it, you know. Ginger Muslim, you miss small places like that. The big food places have just ruined them. Do you have a lot of fast food in Iceland? I don't know. I wouldn't think you'd have huge chain places there, honestly. I don't know at all. I know, like I said the other day, I know that alcohol can cost more because you're on an island there. But I don't know what the eating scenery is like in Iceland. Do you have a bunch of Scandinavian things like gefilte fish and that kind of crap? Because I'm not a huge seafood fan anyways, but also salted and dried and left to in brine forever kind of thing that doesn't sound that appealing to me. Tired of home, Javon. Tired of home, like being at home for quarantine, that kind of thing. Yeah. Jesus, okay. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Jesus. No, it's not like you're not doing anything terribly wrong. Feel free to chat it up in here. We appreciate you having you around. Just if you're gonna say things, try and like put multiple things in the same message. That way it's not. That way we're not seeing your name a whole bunch, you know, just because it looks spammy, even if it's not at this particular hour and with whatever's going on, spammy, you know. But yeah, hang out and feel free to comment and talk. Where are you at in Seattle, Jesus? I'm in the U Village area, U District area. Diane Nelson, yesterday was Stanley's birthday. Oh, really? I didn't know that. R.I.P. Stan Lee. Yeah, he seemed like a damn cool dude, you know? He created all of this crap, which all of us love and play, and yeah. Is it really your birthday tomorrow, or is it like a Lakers bodyguard birthday? No, it's a... Oh, I guess, yeah. Justin saying, happy birthday, cheers, bro. Technically, right now, guys, it is my birthday. I forgot, yeah. Not a Lakers bodyguard birthday situation. It is actually my birthday. I was born December 30th, so it is now December 30th here in the United States. It is my birthday. I'm 38 years old officially. I think my mom said I was born somewhere around 4 a.m., so I guess a couple hours to go until I'm technically 38, but yeah, whatever. So, cheers, guys. It's my birthday, and I'm getting drunk. Harry Smith, the only son of Adolf Hitler and a baboon. Yeah, no. Cheers, Justin. Appreciate it, though. How old? Yeah, 38. I'm 38. Punch'em, what is the meaning of being a moderator in stream? It just means you have to do some work. So if there are people spamming, or maybe someone posts some racist bullshit or some hate speech or that kind of stuff, you might have to ban them from the chat or time them out and so forth. So yeah, I don't even know if we have any moderators around here at the moment, honestly. I don't think we need them either. Nobody's going crazy or anything, and I can do whatever. But yeah, it's not like it's cool to be a moderator kind of thing. Sometimes people think of it that way on YouTube, but honestly, it's more just of a chore because it's a responsibility. You do get power in the chat, I guess, with it, but it's more just a responsibility to like have to time people out and pay attention to what's going on. And you don't always have to. If you have enough moderators and you're big enough and you have enough people in stream, somebody's going to be in there doing it. But like when I'm a moderator on Brian's channel or Seaton's channel or Dave's channel or whatever, Legacy's channel, and if they do like a big event where there's thousands of people in the chat at the same time, I generally won't comment much because I'm mostly, first of all, they're paying attention to whatever the content is they're doing usually, so not paying as much attention to chat, or maybe they're talking but with other people on Discord or something. But it also is just, I try to pay attention so that I can time people out. Like the porn bots will come in hardcore, you know, when there's new content or something, you got to ban them. Otherwise, you just get this bullshit in chat going crazy. James Smith, happy birthday drink. Yeah, I did drink. I'm got a tiny bit left of this tequila here. Yeah. Probably finish that up and call the stream good. Now you know your birthday is 2 days after Stan Lee's. Yeah, so was it Diane? Was it the 28th or the 29th? But yeah, there are a couple of other people I know who have birthdays that are close to me. There's a guy who I used to work with for many, many years at the restaurant He worked for the company for years from back in the day. And strangely enough, we had the exact same birthday. He was 5 or 6 years older than me. But get this, we also have the same name. His name is also Aaron. And there was one year right when I first moved into the apartments that I live in, and I wasn't working at that restaurant yet. But it was my birthday, nothing was going on. I was like, I'm going to go get a nice meal, go down and do that. And he's just being friendly. He's like, oh, here, I got your to-go food, whatever. How are you doing today? What's going on? I'm like, oh, not much, man. It's my birthday. I'm just chilling. And he's like, oh my God, are you serious? It's my birthday too. And then at that time I didn't know his name, but then, I worked with him and found out later on. So we both are named Aaron, and we both had the exact same birthday, a different year and everything. But that's just kind of a crack up. I think there's a statistical probability where if you're in a room with 30 other people, there's some percentage chance that's relatively high that you share the same birthday. And I was like wrapping my mind around that seemed kind of weird. But then I just worked with a dude whose name was exactly the same as mine, and we had the same birthday. Freaking crazy. And we had a third Aaron who worked there for a little while, whose birthday was December 29th, right before us. So, yeah. This chat is, let's see. Not exactly Seattle, but Tacoma near Seattle, and your favorite thing is the Space Needle. Okay. Right on, Jesus. Yeah, Tacoma's not very far away, for sure. It's all the King County kind of area. This chat is very well behaved, you gotta say. For the most part, Kiko, yeah, I think so. Ginger Muslim, there is quite a few chain food companies on the main part of the country. Luckily, you're on a small island off the main part, so barely any food places here. Why is that lucky? Lucky you don't have the chain food places, or lucky, yeah. And there's when I think of Iceland, I only think of Iceland. I guess I don't think of the fact that there would be islands around it, which would obviously make sense, but I just hadn't really thought about it. So you're on an island close to Iceland? That's crazy. 28th, Diane. Okay, yeah. There are a number of fairly attractive actresses who share my birthday. Like, I think that maybe Olivia Munn? Maybe not her. I know for sure that the chick from Smallville, Kristen something or other, I think her birthday is December 30th. And maybe like Jessica Alba or somebody is born December 30th too. I'm not 100%. But I know there's a couple of actresses who are of a similar age to me who are pretty damn attractive and have the same birthday. So if I ever meet them, I'm going to be like, hey, we got the same birthday. What's up? You're rich and beautiful, and I'm kind of schlubby and not in great shape. But we got the same birthday, so we can at least, converse a little bit here, Your birthday just passed, Stubbs. Yours was the 18th? Yeah. Happy birthday, Stubbs. Don't know how old you are, but happy birthday. It always kind of sucked having those December birthdays when you were a kid, being close to Christmas. My parents always did a great job. They never made a ton of money, but they were always very generous, and they're very nice people. But I tended to get either 2 medium-sized gifts or 1 large gift. I never got 2 big gifts, And they had things happen like one time. One time we're driving between my hometown and the next town over. My dad's going to college. I don't know what the occasion was. I don't know why we were, but it was not just me and my dad going to college, him taking me to daycare as he went to class, but it was my mom as well. And we're in there, I want to say 1984 Datsun. Maybe 1982 Datsun. 1979 Datsun. It's a shitty Datsun sedan. And we're going over this pass called the Menashtash Ridge. It's about 2,500 feet in elevation, so nothing crazy. But their shitty-ass Datsun is having a hard time, and even with that incline and that grade, it breaks down, and we have to put water in the radiator or whatever. And to do so, we have to get in the trunk. And this is the middle of summer. It's like July. It's like 100 and something degrees out. Car overheats. We have to put water in it. They have water in the trunk. And we go to get in the trunk, and of course, you know, I'm 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that. So I get out of the car. We're on the side of the freeway, which, you know, is not the safest place to be for sure. You don't want to be there. We might have been able to pull over at a rest area or something. I can't quite remember. But we get out, look in the trunk, and there I see Castle Grayskull. So most of you probably don't know this, but He-Man was huge in the 80s when I was growing up. A He-Man cartoon and action figures and so forth. And like the big play set was Castle Grayskull, right? Probably at the time it even cost $100 in the 80s, which is a good amount of money, you know, whatever it was. My parents had gotten me that for Christmas, completely forgotten that they'd gotten it for me, and just left it in the trunk. And then in July, they're like, happy birthday! And I don't know if it was because of that or sometime around there, but when I was younger, I do specifically remember doing a couple of my birthdays in the summer because it was so nice out in summer, and in winter it was so crappy. So if I was hanging out with other kids, it was kind of nice to do it in a time when the weather was nice because we could go like mini golfing or do whatever. But yeah, I absolutely loved that. Totally remember that. Like, hop out, look in the trunk of the car. I'm like, what is this? This looks like Castle Grayskull. And they're like, happy birthday. Strange. Good times. He's you from the future. Okay. You share birthdays with Hunter. Really, Scarco? Interesting. You share a birthday with Matt Damon. Yeah, Kiko. Fucking Matt Damon. I swear. That guy. Terminator time travel is going on. Yeah. Gotta go to sleep, but get a sub. Hey, Seuss, thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. We'll maybe see you around tomorrow or sometime soon. Cheers, dude. Matt Damon is the hottest girl. I don't know what you're talking about. I watched, I don't know if you guys know the Generation Tech or Generation Films YouTube channels, and they do a lot of Star Wars content. They do a lot of just sci-fi content, movie content, but they have like a particular hatred for Matt Damon. Mostly comedically, I think, but yeah, so I've picked up their comedic hatred for Matt Damon. I won't hold that against you, though, Kiko. Thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Your brother had it the worst. His is the 26th. Oh, yeah, that's brutal. Brutal. Yeah, lucky there's no big fast food companies here. If you want to see the island, you're on Google Vestmanager. I don't know how to say that. So my understanding is that Icelandic is the most difficult language to learn on the planet. So correct me if I'm wrong on that, Ginger Muslim. But Vestmanager. And you will maybe see why you fell in love with this place. Okay. I'm copying that out of this chat. And then when I'm done with the stream, I will look it up. Oh, maybe I'm not copying it. Shit. Gotta go. Sorry if the screen got bright, guys. I just saw the replay of me on YouTube because I switched from OBS to YouTube, and it's the replay of me pronouncing Vestmanager, and my mouse was making very pronounced things. That's pretty funny. All right, let me copy this and Google it real quick. Oh, white screen. Sorry, guys. Oh, geez, yeah. Vestmanager, Westman Islands? Interesting. Damn, Ginger Muslim, this is where you live? Iceland. I set up the Twitters, so Intox Gamer Inc. You can at me on Twitter. Go take some pictures of where you're at there, man. Just take a picture of how your life is right now, what it looks like, and tweet that over to us, and I'll get that worked out. So maybe tomorrow I can show that on stream or something. That's cool. Thanks for sharing that, Miss Jane. Your first car was a canary yellow Datsun. You painted a red racing stripe on it, then wrapped it around a tree. Best 400 you ever spent. Well, I hope you didn't have any kind of lasting injury from that, but yeah, I could see that happening. I mean, you had the racing stripe. You had to go fast, right? What are you going to do? Must go faster. Must go faster. Must go faster in arena here. By the power of Grayskull! Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly how it sounded, but Dysentery Joe knows what I'm talking about. We're a pretty similar age, so yeah. Your first car was a Prius? It's still your car? Nice. First car was a Prius, yeah. I think that describes your age somewhat there, Kiko. Priuses didn't exist until I was at least 20 something, I think. Excuse me, guys. Dragon Dagger saying Walmart just reissued it for $80. Comes out around April. What are you talking about, Dragon Dagger? What did I miss before this? I think I missed something. Walmart just reissued it for $80. Comes out around April. $30 back in the day new. What? I missed. Oh, Castle Grayskull. Okay. Sorry, you didn't say it. You were talking about what I was talking about. Really? That's kind of fun. Dragon Dagger, do you have kids? Or do you have anyone who would appreciate the He-Man stuff? I remember my mom wouldn't let me get Stinkor, I think was his name. There was a He-Man character called Stinkor, and the action figure smelled really bad. Like they made it like a scratch and sniff where it actually smelled really bad. And I had multiple He-Man action figures, but my mom would not let me get Stinkor because he smelled so bad. She's like, nah, fuck this. You're not bringing this into my house. Stubbs the man, I share a birthday with the legend Stone Cold Steve Austin. Nice. I did not. So when I was pretty young, I watched some WWF, and then around the age where Steve Austin was, my friend Brandon, who's the one who made me watch all the anime, the Dragon Ball Z, and we'd drink at his place when his mom went to AA meetings, also liked wrestling, which I was not really a big fan of. I was kind of over it by whatever age that was, 16, 17. But at the same time, he watched it, his little brother watched it, and we would have wrestling matches still, sometimes going on for quite a long time. So I remember some Stone Cold Steve Austin for sure. Ginger Muslim saying Westman Ayar. Westmanayar. 7 years here and you still cannot speak it well. So are you not native to Iceland? I take it then? Yeah, it seems like it's a really tough language. I did see there was a documentary one time. So you know, I forget what the guy's name is, who the movie Rain Man was based on. Kim something or other, I think maybe. But he's like an idiot savant, right? Which I think is a form of, I think it's a form of autism, if I'm not misremembering things. And generally, that always comes with, when you have that kind of memory and that kind of ability, it always comes with social disabilities. You're not very good in social settings, lots of issues with emotions and that kind of stuff. I do remember seeing a documentary one time, I don't know if it was a History Channel or Science Channel or what it was, where there was a guy who had the similar kind of capabilities as far as IQ and memory goes, but didn't have any of the emotional or sociological kind of setbacks that normally comes along with that. And they tasked him with learning Icelandic because it was the hardest language. So they gave him that as a challenge to test his just mental abilities, basically. And I think he was able to learn Icelandic well enough to speak it for an interview within like 5 days or 7 days or something like that. Just crazy. Because it's apparently it's really difficult. So yeah. Westmanayar. Dude, yeah, go take some pictures. Take some pictures and tweet them at me, for sure. That's cool. It looks just idyllic as fuck. I cannot imagine what that lifestyle would be like. I don't know if you had like money and you chose to move there and just be chill like that. Maybe you got a job you can do long distance, but that's cool. Yeah. If I ever get a chance, I'll come visit you. Some dude, Sweda, posted a video of him clearing Realm of Legends with 5-star Groot. Really? It took an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, I never know. Everybody pronounces his name differently. It's either Sweda or Sweetie, Swedea, but he's well known around the MCOC community. I think he's well known for loving Kamala Khan. I think he has his 6-star Kamala Khan at rank 3, if I'm not mistaken. So I could totally see him doing a clear of Realm of Legends with Groot. That's pretty priceless. How the shit did he get through? I bet most all of that time was spent getting through Realm of Legends Wolverine. How the hell would you get through him with a Groot? I don't even know. That's craziness. Craziness. Ansari Farhan, sup? How you doing today, dude? Welcome, welcome. About to be heading out here pretty soon. Do we have the stream disconnect at all, guys? Because it says I've now been live for 7 minutes. Did it disconnect? Did you guys have any issues with the stream or anything? James Smith, all right, heading out. See you Sunday if you are streaming. Probably be streaming Sunday. We shall see, but if so, yeah. Sorry, it's the whiskey. No worries. 3 kids, 9, 6, and 6. Are they twins? You're 40, so you know all about that stuff. Okay, yeah, so you grew up in perfect time to love He-Man. Yeah. They have to be twins, right, if they're both 6? Nope, not a native. Came here for a holiday 7 years ago and ended up moving here at the end of the week. Wow, really, man? That's crazy. Good for you. That's got to be some interesting life experiences. Is there a woman involved with that story? I'd imagine there might be a woman involved with that story. I hope so for your sake. It's probably got to be pretty hard to meet people on that tiny little island. John Travolta learned a whole language in less than 2-hour movie. He's way smart. You talking about Battlefield Earth? God, that movie's so terrible. I was watching not too long ago. I was watching Red Letter Media's. I can't remember if it's best of the worst that they do or review on that movie, but yeah, it's just terrible. Quite amusing. Yeah, he literally just parry stun and heavy the whole Wolverine fight. Okay. So that he never triggers the regen, I guess? Or he only rarely triggers it? That sounds terrible, dude. I kind of want to look up that video now. That sounds freaking terrible. I love that he did that, though. I love there's things that you can do in this game like that where you just take a champion who just sucks balls and do some difficult piece of content like that. And Realm of Legends is obviously not the most difficult content these days, but with a 5-star Groot, that's probably pretty difficult still. I remember like Seaton doing Spider-Gwen Realm of Legends back in the day. That was pretty funny. There was a blip, but YouTube has been doing that all day. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it cut the stream in two, though, because now it says I've been live for 9 minutes or whatever, so... not sure. Yeah, it did screw up a bit, Stubbs. Okay. Well, if you guys are receiving everything okay now, then hopefully that's fine. I don't know if it's going to break it down into 2 streams, though, and like this last little bit won't get uploaded. I don't know. Boy-girl twins. Cool. No. Phenomenon. Sheesh. Oh. Yeah, phenomenon. Phenomenon. If I could change the world. It was in key, but not good singing. But I remember that Eric Clapton song from that movie. And is Kelly Preston in there? Is Kelly Preston a Scientologist too? Is that his wife? No, who the hell's in that? Phenomenon was not a terrible movie from the late 90s, early 2000s, whatever the hell that was. Yeah. There was a woman involved. She was probably the one, but unfortunately it just came at the wrong time. Ah, well, that sucks. Mr. Smoke want me to post the link. No, that's fine, man. I can look it up on my own. No big deal. We should probably finish this up. I should probably get some food in me and some sleep and call it a night, honestly. Let's finish that up in just a second. But I appreciate. I don't know, but you know what excites me a lot this week? No, Joe. What excites you a lot this week? Joe, is it the fact that the Seahawks have already clinched the division? Is that what excites you? It's definitely not what excites him. What was my Twitter again? My Twitter is Intox Gamer Inc. So INTOX Gamer INC. I could post it again, I suppose. So that should be it there, Ginger Muslim. Oh, Kiko posting too. Thanks, Kiko. You beat me to it. I appreciate it. And I'll try, guys, I'll make that my goal for tomorrow in learning streaming and YouTube and videos and that kind of thing. I'll make it my goal tomorrow to have a secondary screen so that if someone does send me something on Twitter, or if we want to look at something on my browser, Google it or whatnot, that I can bring that up and show you that on stream. It's pretty easy to do, I think. I just need to create a secondary scene where it shows the one window for the browser, and then I just need to add in my sound and video to that too, you know? Yeah, same. Have a good night, everyone. Sleep well, and happy birthday again. Thanks, Mr. Smoke. I appreciate it. Cheers to you. Have a good night as well. Maybe see you tomorrow. Part of the new COVID relief bill requires full UFO disclosure within next 180 days. It's finally happening. It's happening! It's happening! That's the Ron Paul gif. Yeah. Well, you would, given your profession, Joe, you'd know more about that than I would. So, yeah. We shall see. PSC chickens suck. Well, they won the division, Joe, so apparently they don't suck that much. I got a decent. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be pretty hard for us to get back to the Super Bowl, and then it's going to be very hard for anybody to beat the Chiefs this year, I think. But man, their defense has improved a hell of a lot over the last few weeks. And you can say that we're not facing the best offenses ever, but it doesn't matter, man. They've gotten so much better. So I will be happy. I'm going to be very sad that I don't get to go to a home game this year. That sucks, but yeah. Guess you have a reason to use Twitter again now. Oh, okay. Sorry? I'm not sure. I don't use Twitter much either, so. Night, Abdo. Have a great birthday. I appreciate that, Dragon Dagger. You also have a good night. Cheers, Abdo. And if you take tomorrow off, have a great day. Thank you, Miss Jane. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. It'll just kind of be like a down to the moment kind of thing. Let me finish up this round and spin out a couple crystals and call it good. I think for the night, because we were over 2 hours anyways, and I'm gonna generally try and keep these to about 2 hours. So I just was finishing up my tequila, and then I don't know, I'm gonna be up for a few hours for sure, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the evening. If I'm not gonna watch The Expanse. Oh, don't throw it. Don't throw it. There we go. They're just healthy. They still suck. Chiefs won't repeat. I'll take that action all day. Don't be bitter, Joe. And the Hawks have gotten healthy towards the end of the season. They were not ever as injured as your whiners were. Like you guys had a seriously rough year. So I do feel bad for you for that for sure. But your quarterback also sucks. So even if you didn't have a ton of injuries, Kittle can be as good as possible when he has Jimmy G throwing to him. Yeah. But, yeah, the Hawks have gotten relatively healthy towards the end of the year here, so hopefully we can make it a little bit into the playoffs, if not the Super Bowl. Good night, Abdo. Have a chillin' birthday. Get you a special bottle for your birthday. Justin, maybe I'll pick something up tomorrow. We'll see. We will see. Seahawks won't be the only team with a losing record to host a home game anymore, so there's that. Yeah, right, the NFC East this year. I was at that game, Joe. That was the Beastquake, and yeah, one of the best sports experiences of my life. Oh, I said I was ending here, so I'm not gonna do this round. I'll just get it ready to go, and then we'll go off. Oh, yeah, whatever. That doesn't matter. All right, let's spin a couple crystals. See what we get here. Maybe get some units. Could use some units for sure. It does kind of hamper my hoarding of battle chips if I open up a couple of crystals every night, though. But what are you going to do? The people deserve some crystals, even if they're just some uncollected arena crystals. Stubbs the man saying, all right, Abdo, I'll stick around for the end of the stream, but have a good night, brother. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Good to see you again. Kiko, I guess since you're getting off, I'll eat something now. Haven't had dinner yet. Kiko, have a good dinner. What do you got planned there? I don't know what I'm going to eat. I think went to the grocery store. I have lettuce. I could make a salad. I got some bacon. Not units. I have that sausage I cooked up the other day, that mild Italian sausage, and I could put that with... Oh, shit, I popped him. Ha! Noob streamer mistakes. I just popped him. But I did get 75 units. I will take that. So since I got 75 units, we'll do one more crystal, and we'll spin it out. Total noob mistake, though. I did that in the opening video the other day. I did that... Oh, God. Ridiculous, guys. All right, one more crystal since we got units. Give us a 225. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, so I might use that sausage and make the cauliflower mac and cheese kind of stuff that I was planning on doing. The crap thing is all our injuries of big name players, but none of the high profile guys we lost in free agency got hurt. Yeah. Leftovers, Chinese from the other day. Nice. That sounds pretty damn tasty. Units, units, units. What do we got? Oh, gold. All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate the company as always. Tomorrow, we'll see. There's at least a 50-50 chance I stream tomorrow night. Probably a little better, honestly, because there's not much else to do. So probably just going to have a good meal, walk the pup, not do much for the day anyways. I will try working on Twitter, making a secondary scene on OBS so that I can bring up my browser. I could show anything you guys wanted to send me on Twitter, that kind of thing. Thank you very much to Taylor Bost for being the big shot of the stream for tonight. I realized I forgot to put the dollar amount. God damn it. If you guys are around and somebody sends something over and I forget to put the dollar amount, please remind me of that. Thank you, though, Taylor Boss, for sending over a little support tonight. I appreciate it. And yeah, guys, have a good rest of your evening. I'll either see you tomorrow night or see you in 2021.